What's up, my friends? A little late. I guess I'm a minute late. I wanted to let that finish. Trevor still hasn't sent me the Zoom invite. You know how it goes around here. There's always a problem. There's always something. How are you, my friends? It's good to see everybody. Somebody's like, why are they playing this? Fuck Whitest Kids You Know. Really? Really? Because of the intro video? It's just a video. You don't have to watch it, man. The show starts at 7. It's like, what's with the aggression, man? How are we? Just a notch or two quiet. Let me help that. Wait. There we go. Yeah. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. Let me turn myself up. There we go. How's everybody doing? What's happening? Let me just, while we're waiting on Trevor, I saw some people have already been donating, which is just amazing. I appreciate it. Let's do some thank yous. What did I play? I played Gulch. That's that punk song that I played. Fucking amazing. Gulch is like the greatest. They're the greatest. And then before that, I played Franco Battiato, who was an Italian gentleman who was going to go on tour with David Bowie and jumpstart a massive career, and he got hit by a bus. And he couldn't go on tour, and he didn't get to do it. And it is real sad. But that album, Fetus, is fucking amazing, even though it's like super hard anti-abortion. The cover of that record was literally a fetus in a trash can. And it was like banned in a lot of countries. And it's totally fucking nuts. But it's funny. I bought this vinyl album of like, I was like in a flea market, and I saw for like $7 there's this vinyl record of some reggae dude that I'd never heard of, and I was like, I'll buy this for $7. I need some more reggae in my life. Let's learn a new album. And it's like, obviously Rastafaris are like pretty hard right wing on most things, but like this whole album is about abortion. It's like a reggae album that is every track is about abortion and how it's awful. And it was just like, dude, I'm trying to fucking relax, bro. Like, what are you fucking on, man? Here we go. Here comes the Zoom. Open it. Bear with me. A little bit of, whoop. Started another video. That's not right. Hang on. Join with video. Hang on, guys. I know. I fucking suck at this. It's still on selfie, so you don't even see the chaos that I think you see. So who cares? You're just looking at my beautiful face. You're welcome. Infestation. What is that? Ask Trevor about hey.
What's up?
What up, dude? Hold on.
How are you?
Good, man.
How's it going?
Good. Oh shit, my window's all fucked up. How are you? What's going on?
I'm good. I'm gonna move my microphone closer. My professional mic. How's chat doing?
Chat seems good. So I've been doing this thing like for a warm up, where I play like, usually I just play music, and then last couple of weeks I've been playing a video just to run while, usually it's something weird like a live concert performance of some band or something. Today I played that, you've seen that guy who's like, I am running for treasurer of the thing! Yay! Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Very polarizing video.
I like that guy. He's, I don't like him, but I think my favorite is when he goes, I have a degree in... And he like screws up. He goes, communication. To me, that's the funniest thing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And he's like, politics is not a touch football.
Knowledge is a weapon.
He's so intense.
I would
vote for him.
I've never in my life been as passionate about anything as he is about being the treasurer of some county in California.
I know. I don't even know, like, even if I didn't agree with any of his platforms, I'd probably vote for him.
There's zero chance he'd be good at his job.
But I would want to see that guy on the news every night. And it's not like you can probably have a fucking shitty town treasurer and be fine. Like, it not really affect your day-to-day that much.
Hey, can you turn your mic down a little skosh? You're kind of peaking. Ooh, get a tissue, right. Zach. What are you saying? What do I got, boogies? What do you see that I don't see?
Is this up or down? This is up. How's that?
Get a tissue, Zach. So I can...
How's this?
I'll know when you speak loudly.
Hey, hi.
Nope, still
speaking
peeking.
Loud. Still peeking. All right.
I'm going to read some thank yous.
What about now?
Still peaking. Maybe it's
Now?
me peaking hard,
Like,
baby. Peaking hard.
Now.
Better.
Now. All right.
There you go. That's better. I'll turn you up on my end now, and everyone will be happy.
Yeah.
Right?
Welcome to Newsboyz. This is big news for a big week for news. Welcome to the flagship show. This is the show which all other shows are compared and contrasted. This is the gem, the crown jewel of the Whitest Kids Empire. Every week, Zach and I come out here, and we don't do it for us, but we put the entire team on our backs.
And most importantly, we make it look easy.
And it is.
Dude, I feel like I haven't talked to you since last Saturday.
Since Self Suck Saturday, yeah.
That's kind of crazy, especially because we're supposed to work this week. But whatever.
Were we supposed to work this week?
Well, we needed to get that document ready, but we can talk about that later. But that's fine. Honestly, this has been like one of the busiest weeks for me in the world.
Yeah. This has been a big week, so
Yeah.
I think
We can give ourselves a break. Not a big deal.
yeah, we don't have to talk every day. Our friendship can withstand 7 days of no contact.
Wait, somebody says Biden tripped. Did Biden trip?
Yeah, I fell on his ass.
Is it on video?
I saw pictures. I don't know if it's. I'm sure it's on video. Yeah. Well, he's he's the oldest man that's ever tried to be president. And do you see that thing this week where they were like, was he green screen? Are they green screening him and things? Because his hand went over the microphone and it kind of looked like he wasn't really.
No, I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do people actually think it, or is this just like fringe morons on the internet?
Well, I consider fringe morons to be people. So yeah, some people actually. Some people believe everything.
I actually don't.
Really?
No. Subhuman scum. If you're not with the solid majority, you may as well not exist. That's the Zach attitude.
Oh, that's a great take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and also because I did Red Bull and vodka last week, and it was disgusting. I was like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like another sorority girl drink.
Oh, so what are we doing?
So I'm gonna do a kamikaze. So I
don't even remember what's in a kamikaze. It's vodka, right?
It's vodka because I still have. This was my vodka bottle I got last week.
I used to order kamikazes like when I was 21.
Yeah, when I was like first starting to drink, when I was like a teenager, I had a fake ID and I would get like kamikazes because I didn't know how to drink yet.
Yeah.
So I went and I bought triple sec. And it said you needed limes, but I don't have limes, so I'm going to do it without lime. So let's see if it's any good. I haven't had one of these since I was probably like freshman in college.
Yeah. They're kind of girl drinks.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you say that anymore?
Yes, I just did.
All right. Cool. I mean, didn't offend me.
Yeah. It just means it's a cocktail that has sugar. Women tend to gravitate towards sugary cocktails more than men. I don't think I'm saying it's better or worse.
It's just genetics. Someone says no lime. What the fuck? Is this going to taste horrible?
I don't know.
All right. I'm going to try it. Here we go. Vodka and triple sec. That's it. I have lime. I have lemon juice. Do you think that would work, or would that be like a weird...
I think that would be gross.
Really?
I don't know, though.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. I'm going to try it without any juice. Oh, my God. It's like all sugar.
Maybe the lime cuts the sugar. That's what it's
I'm going to try the lemon and see what that is. Someone says use lemon. All right. Someone says he just had it next to him. No, I put all this... I put all my things in a bag when I come down here, like my microphone and my headphones and everything. So...
Yeah, what happened? Do some thank yous. You work on your cocktail. They're piling up, baby. I love to see it. Bogdan the Pirate donated $10. Says, "Arr, thank you, Bogdan." And DeFez donated. Says, "Hey Zach, wondering why you didn't add that Leo Sayer song to your Twitch lead-ins playlist. Both a live and remastered version are on Spotify because I forgot. I'll do it." Big D Liquor donated. Says, "Zach, love the Spotify playlist. Tear Ducts by the OCs had me tripping balls. I'm assuming you've listened to Failure, one of my favorite grunge bands. I have not. I gotta wake up to it. By the way, if you want to hear this playlist, Zach Pickle feed on Spotify. It's called Twitch lead-ins, I think, or Twitch intro. I don't know. Find it. Jesus Loves Cocaine donated $20 and says, I went to work sick years ago and sharted during a coughing fit. I went to the bathroom and it was bad. So I went home and I never went back. It was my first week. I live B and IHOP. All right, so is that I live B and IHOP? Is this another, like, am I getting trolled here?
I don't think that's
Or is this just an innocent guy with a typo?
I think it's an innocent guy with a typo.
All right. I almost
I think
lost
I think you're a little touchy.
Did you see the montage someone made on YouTube of me?
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's funny, yeah.
I'm sure I'm going to get nailed again tonight. Let's see what happens. Old Glory. We should show that. We should show it.
Yeah.
Will you pull it up?
Sure.
Old Glory Hole donated $25. Says, love that you guys are back. Hey, Trevor, keep feathering it, brother. What does that mean?
Keep feathering it.
Is that a hair thing?
Oh, maybe.
Are you feathering your hair?
I don't think I am, but maybe that's what you call... I don't know anything about hair, so maybe it's called feathering.
Beans donated $5. Says, I got downvoted off the for this, but I find Lincoln funnier with the bleeps, and I think you guys should post a censored one. If you send me the video, I do it for you now to match the HD footage and the non-HD version bleeps. More views equals profit. What's your take on bleeps?
I actually agree. I think that that sketch is funnier with the bleeps. Because I think in some sketches where we would use bleeps, we did it because like they were kind of liberal with how we could bleep. So like it didn't have to cover the whole word. Like we just had to do it a little, and I think sometimes it made it funny. Like Timmy going like shit beep, like that is funnier than just him saying shit. Like there's a couple moments where I do think it improves it.
Yeah. Azathoth says, can I get a shout out for my birthday today? Here's to Mars. Happy birthday, Azathoth.
Happy birthday.
Azathoth. I don't know how to say your name, but happy birthday. Professor donated, said, did you hear about the Sasquatch doc Hulu is releasing tomorrow? Looks good. Not tomorrow, my friend. April 20th.
420, right?
420. Blaze one and watch my doc.
Marijuana.
Harvey Weinstein donated and said, don't fuck me on this.
Is that the goal? Is that you want people to like get high and then watch the thing about?
Well, it's about pot. I mean, okay. I honestly, I had the big marketing Zoom with Hulu this week, and they definitely were. I got the feeling it was intentional.
That's cool.
But they're gonna do the whole deal. We're gonna have like shit ton of billboards, Times Square, all over the place.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Lettuce Shredder donated $25. Thank you, my friend. Says, much love from the Hellhole Conway, Arkansas. Here's to the flagship show. Appreciate you.
I love Conway, Arkansas.
Have you been there?
Oh, yeah. We talk about it all the time. That's where we had that big roller rink.
Right. Yep. I missed it. Yeah. I missed it. Zach's Clit donated $5. Says, hey, Zach, thanks for playing Leo Sayers' Clown Concert song last week. Can't stop listening. I'm super digging it. Check out that album. I think it's called Silverbird. Great album. Twerkin donated, says, earn this. Trashy Samurai donated, says, since you're ignoring my highlighted chat, do you guys prefer donations or gifted subs? Whatever helps Mars more is why I ask. I actually think probably gifted subs is better, but for whatever reason, I am not good at thanking the gifted sub. My man Jess, thank you. Magical Gnome 27. Oh my God, you went off. The way it comes up on my screen, I miss the gifted subs, but I think it's probably better. So...
Is it? I have no idea.
Yeah, because we get money and it keeps people freely watching the show and incentivized, so I think it's better. I'm going to take a breather for the moment. There's more thank yous coming, but I'm going to get back. Pimp into Box, thanks for gifting. There it is. Look at that. Did you find the video?
I didn't. I couldn't find it.
All right.
Do you know where it is?
No.
Oh.
Reddit. I think it's on Reddit.
I looked. That's why I looked to the Reddit Whitest Kids and I couldn't find it. I thought it was like a Twitter video.
Chat, do you know where to find this video of me getting trolled hard repeatedly?
Chat, can you do our show for us? We don't know how things work.
Chat, can you get me a spindrift?
So what happened today? What happened? Oh, I know what happened. The big news. Zack Snyder's Justice League came out.
Did you watch it?
Of course I did.
Really?
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it last night. 4 hours. 4 hours long.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Is it comprehensible at all?
Yeah. But
you can follow the story?
Yeah, so here's what I did. I watched the other two movies this week because I don't remember the story. So I
watched 3 Justice League movies in a week?
Kind of. Well, there's one Superman one, then there's a Batman and Superman one, and then there's the Justice League one. So I watched them. Like I watched one every night. Like and my wife was miserable. Like she was like, "Why are you making me do this?"
What does
like,
she do on the couch while you're watching this trash?
She's on her iPad.
Okay, what's
like
she doing on the iPad? She like me? Is it all like Candy Crush and shit?
I don't. She's probably hitting up dating sites, trying to get out of this.
Wait. Duncan, Idaho says we'll never listen to Trevor movie recommendations again. Thank you. Finally, you understand. Oh, they found the thing. Twerkin found it. All right, so tell me about the movie.
It's super long.
Thank you, Twerkin.
And it's long, and then it ends, and it's like 3.5 hours long, and then you're like done. You're like, well, I liked it better than the original one that they made, which was horrible.
Oh my God, you'd already seen the original?
Well, that's why I wanted to watch this one, because it's fascinating. Because so they made the movie. You know the story of this thing, right? Like
No.
I'm not a
well,
big.
well,
I'm not
his
even,
daughter committed suicide, right?
Yes, but so
Brutal.
They made it's horrible. They made he shot the movie, and then they thought it was too dark because I guess the Batman and Superman one didn't get great reviews, so they got rid of him, and they let Joss Whedon come in and finish the movie. And what he did is he threw out 75% of it, and he wrote his own stuff, and he shot it, and it's hilarious because. So these guys had already moved on to other things. Like Superman had a mustache now because he was shooting that Tom Cruise movie.
No, are you kidding?
So nobody wanted to do more shoots because they liked the original movie they made. So he's like, no, I wrote all this stuff and I made it.
But they never saw the original, right?
No, but they were there. They did it. And so he had written all this kind of, how Marvel movies are all jokes and stuff. Like he had made it like a Marvel film with lots of little jokes and punchlines, kind of like a sitcom. And so nobody wanted to do it. So Superman comes back and he's like, I'm not even going to shave off my mustache. And they're like, really? And he's like, no. So they CG his lips.
I was going to say, why didn't they just paint it out digitally? Okay.
They did, and it looks so dumb. He looks like.
Oh
so
my God.
And so you can tell which scenes are new. And then also Ben Affleck, who's like a troubled actor. He has a alcohol abuse problem. He went off and fell off the wagon after because he's in shape for Batman. And then they wrap, and then he goes and was like, glug, 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 for a couple months, and then they're like, you got to come back and shoot this sitcom version of the show.
And he's like,
so his face is huge, and sometimes it cuts in between scenes. He'll be handsome Batman, and then they'll talk, and then big fat Batman will make a joke because that's the new script.
Big fat Batman. By the way, big fat Batman is hysterical. That's something.
So,
oh my God.
So it's fascinating, and so then they basically, everyone got mad at the movie, so they were like, all right, we'll give him $70 million to finish his original idea of the movie,
Just to edit it?
and to put new graphics on it and everything, and he shot new scenes. So then he started making a new
So
movie.
a third round of shooting.
Yeah, so that's why I was obsessed with this movie because I wanted to watch them both and be like, how different are they? Because it's it's an interesting, just from a film school dork perspective, just seeing the same story tackled by two different guys with two different visions. It's interesting.
Oh my God.
And I don't know, but so anyway, so it's 3.5 hours long. And then it was just long. That's a long time for a superhero movie.
Yeah.
And so then it's ending, and it's done, and you're like, all right, it's done. And then it goes epilogue, and you're like, what? And then it's another 45 minutes.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it's all a dream. Batman has a dream, and he meets the Joker and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
So is the Joker not in it until the epilogue?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's our boy Jared Leto.
He's trash.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. I would never, ever sit through that. Because I watched, the last superhero movie I watched was at your house, Aquaman. And I was just like, what's happening? 40 minutes into the movie, I was like, I could not for the life of me, if you put a gun to my head, explain the plot of this movie.
No, the Aquatic Man is so insane, that you have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're watching. It's sensory overload. You're just like, I can't take all this in.
You're just kind of dazzled, but it's so much of the same that it's boring.
Yeah. Well, did you like The Wonderful Woman? That movie?
No, I thought it was no. You know what, I thought Chris Pine was kind of funny, kind of funny in it. But if he wasn't in it, I would have just been. I mean, The Wonderful Woman is like that scene in the beginning where they're CGI'd on the horses. It's like you can't just find stunt people to stand on horses and shoot bones. They're not even doing anything impressive. It's like it's just a person standing on a horse. Like I've seen people do that in the circus. Like why can't? You're making it sexist now because it's like, well, these women couldn't stand on a horse. It's like, come on, guys, come on. Yes, they could.
Women can ride horses. Yeah, I don't know. I actually really enjoyed this.
The Wonderful Woman?
No, I mean I wasn't a huge fan of The Wonderful Woman. I like the music in it, and but I like watching these things. Like not like I don't care. Like I'm not invested in it, but like I like watching a big movie.
Did you watch like the Captain United States movies?
No, I don't. I'm sure I've seen them all once, but I don't really remember anything about the Captain movies. Like those are like
Trashy Samurai. Thanks for gifting, my friend. Man, oh man.
And you know what today is? Today is the 1 year anniversary to the day of the Wonderful Woman's Imagine video.
Oh,
we've hit that point.
Wow.
Should we watch it?
No, it's so bad.
Okay, I love it.
It's been 6 days, guys. I know we're all going a little crazy. Let's hang in there. Unreal.
But I don't know. I enjoyed it. You know, I had smoked a little pot and watched it, and then I stopped being able to understand it after a while. But then I was like, all right, I like Batman. I like seeing him do things. Yeah.
My wife's been getting into the pot again, rediscovering the pot.
It's pretty good.
What's that?
It's
you should
good.
hang out. Yeah.
I said it's pretty good.
Oh, she's gotten into these like jelly edibles. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like doing edibles because I just like being like a little bit. I don't like being like fucked up.
Yeah.
Play
the video of me getting trolled.
Do you have it?
No, I thought you were pulling it up.
I told you I couldn't find it.
Oh no! But then the dude threw it in the link. I thought I saw you clicking on it.
Oh no. Wait, where did he throw it?
There it is, right there.
Okay.
Caffiness, thank you.
Oh, the other thing is, have you gotten your vaccine yet?
No.
Dude.
I don't know how, dude.
Everyone's getting it now.
Well, what the fuck? I gotta get it before I leave. I gotta get it before I leave.
I have a number. I can get you a number.
Okay, let me hit some thank yous. I'm gonna lose them if I don't do it now. Naturnal. I think I might have missed some, guys. I'm sorry if I did. He says, hey guys, I've caught every Newsboyz live since the first episode, but I'm starting a new job next week and I won't be able to see them live anymore. Can't wait for the movie. Miss March Criterion when? You son of a bitch. Sasquatch donated and said, stop looking for me, Zach. I was never looking for you, dude. My man Jesse donated $25. Says, it's March Madness, boys. I put a miss in front of it. He said, it's March Madness, boys. My team is about to play. Can I get a let's go Mountaineers? Ugh, brutal. You're killing me, man. Nasty Porch donated $25. Thank you. He says, watched Civil War on Drugs yesterday. Love the song at the end, Trevor. Also, watched Wrecked for the first time today. Really enjoyable and funny. Thanks for everything.
What a positive guy. He just has little compliments for both of us. I love that.
Mensch. Yeah. Greenberg22 says, these two obviously keep their jeans low and loose. Don't blame them. Don't know what that means. Big Fat Batman donated. Says, don't fucking fat shame me, Trevor. I'm the goddamn Batman. Fuck. Meadows Hands donated. Says, nobody knows what it's like to be the Batman, to be the fat man. All right.
I like that.
Professor
Nobody knows what it's like to be the fat man.
Professor Marth Live donated. Says, did you hear Paul Scheer got in trouble for objectifying an actress's Instagram photo without knowing there was a Me Too caption?
I can't even follow that. I can't even follow that question. What happened?
Did you hear Paul Scheer got in trouble for objectifying an actress's Instagram photo without knowing there was a hashtag Me Too caption?
So he was like, she's super hot or something like that?
I have no idea. I don't know about it.
Yikes.
Big Fat Batman donated $50. He says, Stimmy check came through, so here's some money from Mars. Thanks, Big Fat Batman.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. Dash Ash donated $25. Says, please shout out to David Funk for introducing me to most of my favorite things, including Whitest Kids. Self-Suck is cool, but I much prefer the flagship show. You're not alone.
You're a man of taste.
What?
You're a man of taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Self suck is great. But it's like, it's kind of like the Beatles, and Newsboyz is the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, I can't go with your metaphor there, but you know how I feel. Beans donated. Says Snyder cut 3 out of 5. Better than the first, but not so great. Needs to be edited, and the slow mo needed to be cut out. Also, really bad CGI horses. There's horses in it. Again, though, I'll edit the bleeps and the Lincoln for you if you send me the file. I would be honored. I'm gonna be honest with you, Beans. That's probably not gonna happen. It's nothing personal, but like we can't get our Patreon together, so I'm not gonna be sending the file. J Dog donated, says, I love you, Beans. Don't get upset with me for saying that. Says, Trev, Zach, love you, brothers and fans alike. I'm getting new glasses soon. I'm usually just contacts lately. But Zach, what made you go with the John Lennon Harry Potter circle frames? I dig them. Just curious, man. Am I not being cool right now? These aren't circles, dude. These are not totally round. They're just normal.
But they are kind of like they're a little British. They're a little precious.
The reason I have these because I was in Copenhagen. I was at the airport, and I just realized I needed reading glasses, and these were what I grabbed off the rack, and I put them on, and I was like, these work, and I've never changed. So that's
nice.
That's the deal. I don't know how to throw in there where I was, but I was in the airport.
It was a flex.
That's what I should have said. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather on these donuts.
All right, so I have this thing. Hold on, I'll share it.
Oh man.
Have either of you ever saw something to have that you wanted to?
Oh, you gotta crank that volume.
Give me a break. I'm taking medication donated $15. So have you ever realized you can never really
not coming?
No, I'm gonna start over because.
Are you sharing computer audio?
That's what I don't think I was doing.
Boom.
We'll figure this out by the 1-year anniversary.
I'm on a new medication donated $10. Says, have either of you ever saw something
Nothing.
to have that you wanted?
Nothing?
No.
Or you thought it was something? Give me a
I don't know.
All right, well, go watch it, everyone. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Boom, ba-doo, doo, doom. But the guy hasn't got me today. Maybe I'm not gettable anymore. Probably.
Oh, I bet he gets you. I think he's I think he's biding his time.
Yeah, maybe.
He's when you let your guard down.
Or maybe I missed it. I think I missed 3 or 4 of them. Slipped through the cracks. It's possible.
Should we talk about the news? Oh, I'm gonna throw a party.
What?
Yeah,
When?
I'm throwing a super spreader event.
Like a Eric Andre style giant thing?
No, because I'm only inviting vaxxed people.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing like some elitist caste system thing where I but everyone's getting it now, so people keep texting me and they're like, I got it, like that. So I'm like keeping a list and I'm gonna like have a party.
It's still dangerous to do it because let's say somebody there has it, even though they're vaccinated, so they're not going to get hurt, but they could still pass it out. Now they're going to pass around to all these other vaccinated people, none of whom will get sick, but will all still be contagious.
I don't know that that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just trying to ruin your fun.
Yeah, you get the vax, you can come to my party, man.
Dude, Moshe hit me up and was like, you got to go check out this clinic in Riverside. It's a 2-hour drive. And you got to wait. You get there at 9 a.m. and you wait till 5 p.m. and maybe they'll have one. And I'm like, I'm not driving 4 hours in the car to wait all day to maybe get vaccinated.
There's better ways to do it. I'll talk to you. I'll get you one.
All right.
Yeah. You want one for Sarah too?
Yeah. But it's like, nah, not really.
Yeah. Tall order. She's not going to get mad if I just get you one, right?
Huh?
She's not going to get mad if I just get you one, right?
I wonder if she would be. I think she'd be glad that I got one, but she'd be mad. What happened this week? Oh, I heard a great conspiracy theory.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. Have you heard about the Los Angeles mole children theory?
No. Is this like your flyers? Is
No.
mole people? Okay.
This is more of like a close to QAnon, but basically there's a theory that the Getty Center, for anyone who doesn't know, Google the Getty Center. It's this giant like museum gallery futuristic center in Los Angeles. It's on the west side. It's up in the top of this mountain. It's like state of the art, right? So it's like, I mean, the Gettys are billionaires. You know, they're one of the wealthiest families of all time.
Allegedly.
What do you mean? But they built this giant state of the art Getty Center up here, and it's got like an electric tram that like takes you up to it, and they have like all this priceless art and all this crazy stuff. But anyway, the theory goes that is the portal to a mechanical like elevator, to an elevator. A mechanical elevator made of steel, runs on electricity, vertical, doors open.
I mean, it'd actually be more fascinating if you were like to a organic elevator. You're like, oh, wow, they are rich.
It's a giraffe that they've been breeding specially. Anyway, but apparently there are underneath the Getty Center is a facility that houses 100,000 children who are all slaves, child sex slaves. And by the way, the prison population, the population of all prisoners in California is like 99,000. So it's like more child sex slaves under the Getty Center than all the prisoners in California combined.
Well, but children probably take half the space of an adult. So
there you go. That's a great point.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and apparently they're harvesting them for adrenochrome. I'm sure you know all about adrenochrome. I know about adrenochrome. School you on that, right?
I've heard that. Yeah.
Fascinating
also,
stuff.
By the way, have you seen Prince Philip lately? Speaking of adrenochrome.
Now, he's the one that was in the Epstein video that was, like, busted?
No. That's Prince, what the fuck? It's Prince Edward?
Prince Steve?
Something. Some of those guys. But, like, someone says Andrew.
It is Andrew, right?
Andrew, yeah. Prince Albert. It's Prince Albert. Yeah, he's, no, not him. No, Prince Philip is the Queen's husband.
Okay.
He's still a prince. He can't be a king, so he's still a prince. And have you seen the pictures of him?
No.
Holy shit! I'll find that. Wow. I can show that.
Does he look?
He looks like he's run out of adrenochrome.
Zach thinks there are only 99,000 people incarcerated in California. Well, Google it. Let's find out.
So he went to the doctor.
Incarcerated in California. 115. All right, I was off by 16,000. I can't believe I was off by 16,000. Wow.
You know, find his picture. So he came back from the doctor this week.
Dickface, there's a nicer way you could have chatted that at me. You could have said, hey, Zach, there's 115,000 incarcerated in California. You don't have to be snotty about it. I'm going to Sam out on this guy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you did that last week.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'm spicy, dude.
You're salmon more than Sam recently.
Well, I'm not actually. The difference is I don't actually feel any emotions about it.
Okay, so look at this guy.
I'm dead inside.
I mean, he's like I don't know how old he is. They say he's like 99, but it's probably not true. He's probably like 500 years old. He's probably like, So anyway, like adrenochrome's supposed to keep all these fucking assholes young, right?
Right.
And then look at this dude. Ah!
No! My God, man.
Yeah.
Now, how old is that guy?
And they let him out of the hospital. They're like, he's good. Send him back.
He straight up looks like a zombie demon. He looks like a wax statue. That's royalty?
Yeah.
Unreal,
that's the Queen's husband.
Could you imagine having to suck that guy's dick?
And you're the Queen on top of everything? The indignity.
Good Lord. How old is he?
He's old as shit. I don't know. They will never tell us because they don't want to know about the adrenochrome.
Do you think that guy can have an orgasm?
No.
You don't think so?
Well, I don't know because he's probably got some sort of weird drugs that that they won't let regular people have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably having orgasms all day. He's probably having an orgasm in that picture. Like he's probably
he's just constantly dribbling sperm.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about adrenochrome is like he's so old and like and she's the queen. She doesn't have to blow him. Like
no,
she can
she's
be like
not
I'm the
blowing
queen.
anybody.
I can have your head cut off. Like, but still, every now and then, it's going to be his 100th birthday, and he's like, "It's my 100th birthday."
It's all I want.
Yeah, and she's probably going to feel bad. She's probably going to blow him, and she's going to feel like, I don't, I bet the queen doesn't blow him. I bet the queen's never blown anyone.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Because there's so much etiquette. What would be the etiquette? You'd have to, there'd all be, because you have to like curtsy when you see her. You have to, like, you're not allowed to stand on a side of her. You can't look her in the eye.
Yeah,
like,
if you were gonna get a blowjob from the queen, you would have to climb up a short ladder into like an elevated chair, so you could like sit with like stirrups, so there's no way your legs could pinch her.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't have to kneel, so she could just walk up and just it would adjust so your dick is just at head level, and then somebody else would mechanically, like a bull, be like, your chair would move back and forth, so she doesn't have to do any action. All she has to do is just go like that, and your whole chair is doing the thing.
So she's on like a rolly thing, and someone's just moving her back and forth?
No. She's stationary. You're on an electronic chair moving back and forth.
Oh, you're right. That's probably what it is. I bet that's what it is.
Yeah. And
Zach, I
if you
think
jizz in her
that's
mouth,
probably
you
what
are
it is.
put to death. Like,
Dude,
you have to give her a heads up.
If you don't give her the head tap,
You
you're
will be
fucking
decapitated
dead.
instantly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
And
yeah. They hook a guillotine up to your throat before you begin.
Yeah. And you don't do any thrusting. You stand still.
Oh.
You don't at no gawk from her. You don't go deep.
Yep. Look it up, guys. We're not making this up. This is what it is.
This is etiquette.
Yeah. Read a book. Mitch Mitcherson donated $10. Says, I have to disagree with Trevor. The Beatles are far superior to the Rolling Stones. I have to agree with you. Also, I've been watching The Muppet Show recently since it's on Disney Plus, and was wondering if you guys think Jim Henson goes home and masturbates with his Kermit hand.
Isn't he dead?
Not
dead.
since he died.
Yeah. He had a tragic death, like he died of a cold or something.
He had pneumonia.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
The king of colds.
Conjurer Cat donated $10. Says, me and Trevor seem to have extremely similar OCD, so let's celebrate medication making. Whoop, Jesus, chill with all the rape threats when I eat uneven numbers of Totinos. What the fuck?
What? Whoa. That went crazy at the end.
Technologic98 says, love you guys, here's some money. Thanks, buddy. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Andraka the Duck King donated, says, any news on when the next RPG series is going to start? I'm jonesing for more, man. I don't know.
We figured out what we're doing. We're doing old Cowboys, right?
Mm-hmm. And I think you guys are probably going to have to get that dude to do it. You know what I mean?
No.
It sucks. Makes me sad.
Are
Jesus.
you going to do Newsboyz in Europe? Or are you going to not?
If I can, I will. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to commit to it. I feel like that would be a dick move.
Because I think I have to start a new show.
What would you do?
I would.
You can start a new show as long as when I get back, Newsboyz is back on.
Of course.
All right.
Unless this show is a huge runaway hit. Like,
All right.
That's just fair.
I mean, if it's a runaway hit, I'm not going to say no.
No, I was thinking, I had an idea for a show, which I wanted to do a show called The Family More. And
I'm
intrigued. I would start it for like 3 weeks, just me interviewing my sister. And getting into it with her. And then expand from there. And
this is a good idea.
And then add my mother in for 2 weeks. And then add my father in for 2 weeks. And then just
and keep your sister on the whole time?
Oh, yeah. Like, I just keep adding people, but go up the chain. And, like, get into... Then you'll see some serious shit.
You know, dude, that's a brilliant idea. I fully support it. And I will be gone for like 12 weeks, so you could definitely do like, that's kind of the perfect amount of time.
Yeah.
4 weeks with her, 4 weeks.
Someone says, Trevor, that sucks.
Nope,
All
that
right,
person's
I'm gonna do
wrong.
it.
Ban them for life. Some mod ban that person forever. Yep. We haven't been banning people as much as I wish we would.
Someone says, they be willing? They would. My mom, I called my mom tonight, and she was at a party. She's getting the vaccine on Monday.
Oh, good.
So I was excited because they didn't want to get it, and I like really kind of.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised, but I'm glad.
They didn't want it, and so I like basically like kind of forced them to, and then they were like, so they're like they sent me an email today. They're like, we got it, we're getting it Monday, and I was like, great, awesome. And then I called them, congrats. and they're at a fucking party. And I was like, you don't have the vaccine yet. Like, what are you doing at a party?
What the fuck, people?
But they were like, and I was like, I gotta go do a Twitch stream. And then my mom at the party, she was like, oh! And then she's yelling to everyone else at the party. She's like, Trevor's going to do a Twitch stream right now. And they're like, can we watch it? I'm like, you don't want to watch it. Like, you know, and they're like, really? I'm like, no. It's not yeah. So,
yeah, come on.
So they'd be down.
Carnage and Tarnage, thanks for gifting. I appreciate it. Wait, were you about to do Self-Suck or Newsboyz?
No, this was a half hour ago.
Oh, this was today. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this was today.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance that they're watching it anyways?
No, I don't think they know how to get on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, they will
You'd have to talk them through it.
Yeah, now once I do a show with them, I think they'll be on it all the time. Like, all of our Twitch stuff, they'll just be in the chat, like, you know.
No, they won't.
I don't know.
No, because as soon as we start going on some tear, like talking about the Queen sucking dicks on a mechanical chair, they're out. Don't you think?
Maybe.
I think so.
Maybe.
My mom would never even come here because she just knows that she's going to see something like that, and she's just like, not going to do it.
Yeah, what else happened today on the news? No, in this week.
I have no idea, dude. I really have been unplugged from the news.
There was the murders.
You know what? I don't even want to go into it. That's just so awful.
Yeah, fucking asshole dork.
That guy looks exactly like, if you had to imagine what that guy probably looked like, that's what he looks like. Just, Jesus. Friends with Benefits donated $10. Says, serious suggestion. You guys, Zach and Trevor, should do a co-stream with Paul Scheer and Rob Hubel. You guys are kind of from the same generation of New York sketch groups who did TV shows. And if there's weird vibes, it will be an entertaining stream. I'm going to pass. Robert
Really?
Paul... What?
Really?
You would do that?
I don't know. I would... It's interesting. I have no ill will towards them.
I don't
Why
either.
would
I just don't think...
Why would I? But I will say this. For no reason, I would think that they would think we weren't funny.
That's, you know what? That's what it comes from for me. Is I don't know why, but I feel like they don't like us. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's insecurity or something on my part, projecting. But I just have that. That's the vibe I have.
A lot of people in the comedy community did not like us.
Well, I do think that maybe part of it is me pouring the 40 on Mantzoukas' head.
I don't think that's why it is.
You don't? You don't think he was really pissed and he's like super close with them? And he was probably like, fuck the whitest kids, fuck Zach. Maybe. I have no idea. I don't know. This is total conjecture. I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, no, I think that, because, I think a good amount of the comedy community does not like us or does not think we're funny.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Sometimes we're not.
Paul Scheer lives on my street, on my block.
Really?
Yeah, he's like 6 houses down.
But I will say, I've always found him to be a lovely person. Same with Rob Hubel.
Oh, yeah, I did a movie with Paul Scheer, and we got along like gangbusters. So I don't know. What am I talking about? So then what are we doing?
Why do we think they don't like us?
I don't know. I just think that. Oh, well, one time I was with Aziz. We went to a party, and it was... Well, remember, we offered Rob Hubel a part in our first Sundance pilot, and he said no. Remember that?
Yeah, but I don't think that's weird because we both were in comedy troupes at the same time, in the same city.
But they didn't have anything going on TV-wise. Human Giant didn't. So this was...
At that point?
Yeah, at that point. So that was part of it. We offered Rob Hubel a part. And by the way, I think Rob Hubel and Paul Scheer are both very funny guys. I really do. I remember the first time I saw Rob Hubel he did the Inconsiderate Cell Phone Man. It like ran before movies.
At the movie theaters.
And I remember I was in the movie theater. I was like, who's this guy? This guy's fucking hysterical. I was like, that guy's great.
Yeah.
And I did a movie with Rob Hubel, and the scene we did together, I had to stop because I was laughing so much. I mean, the dude is very funny.
Rob Hubel, very successful comedic actor, still slept on. Like
he works constantly though.
I know, worked constantly, still should be bigger. Like he's that funny.
Yeah. So I would never. I'm not saying I don't think they're funny. I just have this weird vibe. So anyway, I went to a party with Aziz in LA. This was a long time ago, and it was the first year that we got our show on the air and Human Giant got their show on the air. And Aziz introduced me to Rob, and he was like, "This is Zach." And Rob was like, "Oh, hey." And then Aziz goes, "He's in the whitest kids you know." And I saw a change come over Hubel's face.
Really?
Yeah, and he could have been joking. It could have been like a playful like, Oh, the competition. Or it could have been like, oh, you guys suck. I don't know. I still.
Well, that sounds like a joke. The competition.
He didn't say that. I'm saying that could have been the playful vibe, or it could have been something else. I don't know.
You don't think they should have looked at us as competition? They were on MTV and we were on the Fuse.
On Fuse. I know. Give me a break, dude. You guys, you win. You win. We were watched by literally tens of thousands of people.
Tens of thousands.
What else? What else? Somebody says this is going to get back to them. Well, I don't think I've said anything that they should be upset
there's.
with.
I mean, there's nothing to get. I mean, it can get back to them because we've never said anything bad about them.
Yeah.
We like them.
Robert Paul Champagne donated. Says, piss on me, beat me. I'm home here now. Try it out. Okay. Sam and More Than Sam donated. Says, don't eat me, motherfuckers. J-Dog don't. Now I'm feeling weird. Like, do I have any? Is this weird? That
What did you do?
our last 5 minutes talking about those dudes?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There was nothing malicious about it. I think we're talking at maybe it's just a point of insecurity.
Yeah.
Where, like, what we're saying is, throughout our experiences with them, we have maybe felt that they didn't like us, but it's maybe it's imagined.
Maybe it's imagined.
Yeah, like we're what do you call that when you're just like in your own head a lot? Like, we do
Neurotic?
that. Neurotic. We do that.
Yeah.
So I assume that everyone doesn't like me.
But that's just not true. All right.
No,
J-Dog.
you go around assuming that people like you.
No. God, no.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm saying.
J-Dog1822 says, Trev, vape heavy question, my bad. What flavors do you prefer? I got for fruit and like some menthol. Also, roughly how many times do you think you fill your tank a day? And Zach, wow, Darren's hot. Okay.
I don't like sweet flavors, so I try to go for. I used to just try to get like Camel Lights was my cigarette, and at the beginning of the whole vape thing, you could actually get brands that would they would mimic the flavor.
No
of the
way,
cigarette.
really?
It was the fucking golden age of vaping.
Wow.
And so I could be in like, oh, I want this. It's like, I forget what they would be called, but it'd be like a horse doesn't weigh a lot. That's Camel Light or something. Like they'd be weird knockoff names kind of thing. And so like I would like do that. And then they started advertising this stuff to fucking children. So
Right.
Then it became all like cranberry apple and fucking like, fizzy Snapple banana or stuff like that. So now the best I can do, because I don't want to buy ones from like China or anything like that. Like
China.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying like I want to buy American vape because I don't because I don't know what's going on in the other ones.
Yeah.
So the best I can find is is granola bar, which I don't even really like the flavor, but it's not super sweet. So that's what I do, granola bar.
RJ Brunoff says, you got me hooked on QAnon Anonymous. You're welcome. Also, I donate almost every week. Every week you got pronounced my name right the very first time and never again. Hopefully you nail it. Hopefully I did. Old Fat Batman donated, says, would you rather have finger nipples or nipple fingers? Well, finger nipples, because I need my fingers, dude. If I had nipples for fingers, I'd be
I don't
disabled.
know. I don't understand the question.
Would you rather have fingers
nipples
for
as
nipples?
long as fingers?
Yeah, fingers for nipples or nipples
Right.
for fingers.
Oh yeah, I mean you need your fingers.
That's not even a good question, dude. Simon donated, says, I made you guys your own Disney Plus for all your different stream shows. The mouse is about to lose its fucking moat. What's up, dude? WKUKplus.com. I know you've been there.
It's so cool.
It's like the best, dude.
It's the best website. It's the best place for Whitest Kids content.
you just put us to shame. We've been doing this for how long, and then you come along and you make the greatest thing ever.
We own whitestkids.com and we don't do shit with it. Like, can we make that it? Can we switch it over to? Does that hurt? I would love to know because that's the website that I want.
Yeah, Simon, will you get a hold of us somehow?
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, dude.
You guys should
it
check
rules
it out.
very hard.
WKUK Plus. It's really good.
Also, he's doing all this stuff in conjunction with Derek. I don't know if they know each other or not, but he's like taking what Derek did on the YouTube, which is phenomenal, like making art for individual videos. Derek, if you're here, I love you, MVP. and he's integrating it. So like you guys, we've had so much help from everybody. It's amazing. So
It truly takes a village for
us to get things done.
do anything.
Oh, good God. Adam Curtis. Wait, Adam Curtis. Oh, I'm thinking of Ian Curtis.
We should start giving people that help us like whitest kids names, like Wu-Tang. You remember, like, you know, after Wu-Tang like wasn't as popular anymore, all of a sudden there was like 38 Wu-Tang guys, like, you know, because they'd be like, oh yeah, he's technically part of Wu-Tang,
right?
Like that, but he's like, he's never been on the albums. Like, we should start.
Yeah.
Well, no, that wasn't. But we should start like giving people like, you know, whitest kids. You can be part of the larger whitest kid group.
Yeah, and then we could brand them.
Branding is important.
Yeah. Oh, I got a dude. Wait a minute.
You got a brand?
I got a brand. Hulu sent me a brand with my initials. Crazy.
Really?
I think I threw it away. Have you seen?
You threw it away?
Well, it came with all this stuff. I have too much stuff in my house, and I was like, "What am I going to brand somebody? Like, why don't I?"
Yeah, brand yourself. That's pretty rad.
Oh, good God.
You brand yourself with your own initials?
Oh, never.
Because that's accurate.
Could never. What was the website? The website was WKUKplus.com, and it rules. Adam Curtis says, have you seen my new documentary on global political climate up to now? Can't get you out of my head. Fantastic film. I have not. Rick My Balls donated, says, Zach, when I was a teen, I used to charm a girl by telling her she looked like the mermaid from Aquamarine. In college, I used to break the ice by saying I was one of the yelling kids in the SpongeBob intro. Your wife has indirectly wingmanned me for years.
Wow,
okay.
This guy is, he's kind of, what is it? What is the movie where the guy like tries to be, Matt Damon, he tries to be somebody.
Oh, Talented Mr. Ripley.
Yeah, he's talenting Mr. Fuck.
That was amazing. He's talenting Mr.
Yeah, you know what I did? I did another kamikaze. I gotta stop
in the middle. That was fantastic.
Stop doing the sorority drinks.
That was the greatest.
Like, yeah, I've lost my power over diction.
The Dilapidated Goblin says, what is the story behind your dog and Trevor's son both being named Augie? Who's the OG? We've been over this. I got my dog the week his son was born. I named my dog Augie like 2 days before, but they'd already settled on.
I'm obsessed with Zach.
It was a weird coincidence. When I told Trevor that I got a dog and named it Augie, his face fell, and he was like, "That's what we're naming my son." I was like, "Well, I'm not changing it," and so we both have Augies, and it's actually great. Conjurer Cat said, "Whoops."
If I have another kid, I'm gonna go like to Zach, like, all right, right off the bat, you know,
yeah,
like I'm having a kid. We're naming it Checkers.
And then I'll be like, that's what we're going to name our cat when we adopt it next week. Did you hear about Checkers? Did you hear about Utah's new bill on porn and phone filters? No, what's this? This sounds interesting. What? Utah's trying to pass a bill on porn and phone filters so you can't look at porn on your phone? I mean, dude, how often do you like look at porn on your phone? Like, who's jerking off on their phone? I guess we have a friend who's married, and he takes his phone into his bathroom, locks the door, lays down on the bathroom floor while his kids are outside, and he jerks off on his phone. Like, that's pretty sad.
He also hides vodka everywhere.
He does?
Yeah. Because his wife won't let him drink. So,
well, that's fucked up.
Oh.
The porn thing's funny. The vodka thing is like, that's sad, and he needs to
it's super fucked up, but hilarious. Like, and the way he tells it is amazing. Like, you know, like
he's like, well, she must find it. You can't really hide anything when you live with your spouse.
Sometimes you don't want to know. Like, you
see it, and you're just like, I'm not gonna
intentionally not find it. Like, you know, kind of. Sometimes the lie is the. That's my take on the situation. That sometimes the lie is what keeps everything together.
Paul Shear donated $10. Says, I watch every week.
Oh, so he's not mad at us.
Oh, great. I watch every week. Would love to do a stream together. I'll hit you up and we'll find a time that works. Professor Marth Live donated, says, I've been on Paul Shear's show before, and I felt like Rob and Paul were weirdly condescending to me, but I think that's just their vibe. They're hilarious, and I think you guys should do a crossover. RJ Brunoff says, nailed it. All right, I fucking nailed it. Thanks, buddy. JCM, I so appreciate all the donations, but I don't want the show to be half me reading donations.
It's getting there, but that's
so
good. I mean, it's a community. No, you gotta. I mean, these people are allowing whitest kids to continue.
And look, Ali Grag just donated $200. $200. He says, Zach has said my name wrong each time, but I can't even be mad because it's really funny. This is the last time I can donate for a little bit. I'm sorry. Wishing you all the best. Can't wait for Mars. Allegra G.
Can I say something?
Allegra G. I'm always saying Allegrag.
Plastics Love said, Trevor, I'm concerned you work out in jeans, which is something that I said in the last thing. And it is, I mean, I've seen like 2 or 3 of these, you know. I don't do it all the time. It's happened. I kind of embellished that when I was telling the story because I have worked out in jeans before. I've like forgotten to bring like shorts or something, but I don't have the shoes for it, you know. But there have been multiple times where I do work out in jeans. Kind of. I'm glad I got to the bottom of that. Sorry, I just completely wasn't worth it. Never mind.
No, it was worth it.
Kamikaze,
I was thinking
kamikaze.
while you were doing that, while you were regaling us about your jeans at the gym habits, somebody suggested don't read set a dollar limit for what donos you'll read. So maybe if I say I won't read it under $10.
You know what I don't like about that?
I don't want to neglect people that work hard.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
Like people have different amounts of money, and like somebody giving $1, you know,
I know.
like is, you know.
That's why I feel bad about auctioning off things. I would rather raffle them.
Well, that's why I like the raffle thing, and I think the
apparently we're
gambling
gonna get in
commission
trouble.
can suck our
Dude,
fucking nuts.
The raffle, the Twitch mods, I mean the Discord mods, who are the best, they let it be known that they will not participate in a raffle because it's illegal.
So it's true.
They were like, we're not going to help you with that.
Treason.
And I don't blame them. I don't want to ask anyone to be complicit in a crime, but I think we should just do it anyways. And what's going to happen?
They wouldn't do a crime with us?
I know.
And these are our mods?
I think we should just do the raffle, and we won't call it a raffle. We'll just be like, everyone donate $20 tonight, and we're gonna pick one of the donators, and we're gonna just give them a gift.
Well, we should talk. I'll talk to my lawyer. I'll figure it out.
I'd rather just do it than have somebody confirm that it is a crime.
That seems like not a good idea, though.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because here's the
cares?
thing. No, here's the reason to care. If we do it and then they fucking fine us, then all of a sudden we're like doing great with raising money for this movie.
How
then
much
all
are they
of a
going to
sudden,
fine us, dude?
I don't know, but it's probably more than our movie costs.
A fine for having a raffle? You think would be more than $300K?
For gambling? I think they fine you like $500,000 or something like that. I think they make it serious.
Oh my god.
I don't want to lose any of the money that we're doing well. You know, we're on track to have this movie done.
Here's what
January.
I'll say. We're not going to do a raffle tomorrow. Okay, we're not doing a raffle, but I'm going to ask that we're going to do a big blitz where I'm going to ask everyone who wants to participate in our big blitz to donate $20 with the headline blitz. That's the only comment, and I'm going to be so excited about this that one person I'm going to just give them a gift because I love them.
No. You gotta talk. Let's talk.
Well, you can get your lawyer on the phone on a Saturday morning.
Absolutely.
All right.
My lawyer would do anything for me.
So when he says Trevor's right about this, not worth risking. Interesting. Oh,
Can I
by
tell
the way,
story? Can I still tell a story about my
please,
lawyer?
by all means.
So I got my lawyer, by the way. It's been my lawyer since I was 25 or whatever like that. I have him on a percentage of my like income, so I have a lawyer. It's an entertainment lawyer, and a couple of years ago, I was in New York and I was drinking in public, and I got a ticket. And this is before you could pay the ticket on over the computer. So I didn't live in New York. I lived in Los Angeles. And so they gave me a court date, which was it was like 3 weeks from then. You had to go to court to fight public drinking. And I was back in LA. I'm like, I'm not fucking going back to New York to like fight a public drinking like ticket like that. So I called my lawyer and I was like, hey, I need you to go downtown and say that you're representing me and that I can't be here, but you're my proxy. And he was like, I'm not a trial lawyer. I'm an entertainment lawyer. I just do contracts and stuff like that. But also, I know that you can't do that. you know. And I was like, yeah, but you're my lawyer. Come on, let's do it like that. And he was like, she's going to freak out. Like that's not how anything's done. I was like, just play dumb. Just play dumb. He's like, I'm a lawyer. I don't want to play dumb. And I was like, come on, I'm not coming back, please. And he was like, I fucking hate you. Fine, like that. And he went. And supposedly, like, because I wasn't there, she like laid him out in front of the whole thing. Like, she was like, that's not how this works. You're not that kind of lawyer. You should know this isn't how it works. And he was like playing dumb. He was like, I didn't know. My client asked me. She was like, she like ridiculed him like hard in front of everybody.
Oh my God.
And then was like, all right, he has to be here in a month. And I was going to be there in a month. So it fucking worked. It worked perfectly. But he called me and he was like pissed. He was like, they fucking yelled at me. And he's like, you have to be here in a month. And I'm like, that's perfect. It's perfect. Like, you know.
That's fucking amazing. You're psycho, dude. I liked it. That lawyer's a bro. No, Trevor's lawyer is a bro. He's also, your lawyer is like one of the nicest guys ever in the world. But
yeah. Well, he's a family friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were related somehow. Is that not true?
No, I'm related to his best friend in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my cousin's best friend.
Got it.
This is the most Virginia way to have a lawyer, by the way.
Yeah. What else is going on? So
what
Biden
else happened? We
fell
talked
down.
about Snyder Cut. We don't want to talk about the horrible murders.
Yeah, I don't need to talk about the massacre. Zach, just Google how to do a raffle legally, and you will see why what you're wanting to do is illegal. It's considered gambling in many states, and legality is subject state to state. It's a very complicated subject, and the money people have donated shouldn't be risked needlessly. Okay, well, now that's actually the best point that anyone has made yet, is like,
not that they
if
could
there's
take
anything,
away all of the money that we've raised to
yeah, if it could jeopardize the money that people have donated for the movie, then that's not okay.
But that's what I was saying.
Well, I didn't think of it until this guy said it, really.
Okay.
All
right.
I didn't think of it in those terms of like, it's not our money to be reckless.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's
You're
the
right.
whole thing.
You're
That's
right.
the whole thing about like, I mean, like, you know, early in this, we were like, oh, you just put this in Bitcoin.
Right.
You know, like, but it was like, no, we can't. It's not our money.
Right. Speaking of, I'm not going to go into the saga, but let me just say I've been on the phone with eBay for weeks, and they are fucking me, dude.
Wait, it's not going well? I thought it was going well. Last time you talked to me, it was going well.
I was literally yelling at eBay on the phone today because it was like call number 3 with a guy who was so fucking rude. Sarah thought that my movie was falling apart. She's like, "What's happening in here?" I was like, "eBay." It was like
she's selling things.
Yeah.
She's like, we have to move.
It's such a fucking nightmare, dude. It's not that guy's fault, sort of. It's really eBay's fault. eBay doesn't make it easy.
But is it good now?
No.
Someone says, get Trevor's lawyer involved. You want to get my lawyer involved?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, I'll talk to you off the air about how it's going.
All right. Oh, God.
Are you bummed out now?
It's just stressful. It's like every time I get on the phone, I have to explain it from beginning to end to a new person. And then they don't understand it, and then I have to get passed on, and it's a whole fucking thing. And I got this guy on the phone today. I'll say this. I got this one guy on the phone today, and I explained the whole situation. And I was like, so what I need you guys to give me back the $750. And he goes, why? That's all he said. He goes, why? I was like, because it's my money. I like lost. I was like, because it's my fucking money, dude. I didn't say fucking, but I hit the roof. It was bad.
Well, thank you for doing it.
It's personal at this point. No thanks necessary. Zach, did you see the guy from The Big Short was visited by the SEC and left social media after ominous warnings of hyperinflation referencing the... Who cares? That guy's always doing doomsday shit. He's been saying this ever since, 7 years. He's been saying the same thing.
Someone says, Trevor, what if we're all just ghosts?
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't think about it.
You
What does
ever
that
think
do to
about
the movie?
You ever think about that? Like, what if you? There was. I will say there was a about 3 month period where I thought I was dead, and
What?
that I thought I was stuck in my own imagination, and like I would like basically to like my wife and like my parents, I'd be like, "Am I? Is this real? Am I still? Am I here? Like, am I dead? Like that?" And they were like, "You're like going through a thing."
Wait a minute. How old were you?
I was 28. 28.
What? This was like while we were making the movie.
Yeah.
So was this after the movie came out?
Before.
Was it while the movie was in production?
Remember when I smoked a joint after a show at Comics?
Yes, and you lost your mind.
I lost my mind.
In a cab.
Yeah. And it was me, Darren, and Rachel, and my wife.
I remember this.
You know, in a cab, and I lost my fucking mind. And a guy, basically, I was insane, kind of thing. And then a guy, like they basically dragged me to like my room, and then the guy who was the bartender at the bar below me came up, and he did this weird. I mean, I kind of want to say it was like a voodoo thing. Like,
what did he do?
He put alcohol on his thumb, and he kept like going over my head.
Was he a Haitian dude?
He was, yeah, and he was basically like chanting stuff, and that's how.
Dude, he did voodoo on you.
Yeah, and that's how I came out of it.
No way.
Yeah, and he was like, "You're good, you're good." I was like, "Okay," but then for 3 months after,
What were you doing? Where like your wife had to go down and like get somebody from the bar to come and snap you out of it? Were you like ranting and raving?
Yes, I was insane.
Were you crying?
No, I wasn't crying. I was just I kept saying I am self-aware. I'm self-aware. I'm self-aware because where I was stuck in a place and I was trying to crawl back into like life,
right?
You know, kind of thing. And
I've been there.
Yeah, and it was like I just had to keep saying that. That was my mantra getting me out of it. And so I was like crawling through this thing, and I also realized that if I didn't nail this right now, it was fucking toast.
Right.
And
you feel like you're on the razor's edge of infinity, and you could fall into infinity.
So it was like I have to nail this right now, and all I could focus on was I am self-aware. I'm self-aware. As long as I'm self-aware, I'm not fading into nothing.
Right.
You know, kind of thing. And so that was.
What are you physically doing while all this is happening?
Oh, I fell. So here's the thing: is like my poor wife and Darren and his wife are like saints, like because I'm like trying to crawl out of the cab through the cab and stuff like that. Like I'm not even seeing what's happening in the real world. Like
this is like Civil War on drugs level, where you're just in another space.
Exactly. I mean, I thought about this a lot when when we wrote this, kind of thing, and like so basically at one point, like my wife left me, and we're on a 5-store walk up. And my wife left me to run down to the bar because I was friends with everyone at the bar, and she was like, "Trevor needs help," like kind of thing.
Wow, this must have been very crazy.
Yeah, I fell off. Like I was leaning against like the stairwell, and I fell, and I just tumbled backwards for basically like 3 flights of stairs.
How?
And I just fell. Like I fell like 18 feet.
Wait, so you didn't go down the stairs? You fell like down.
From the top of one to the bottom of like the third one.
You could have died, dude.
If I hit my head in a different way, yeah. But but also being drunk, being limber, kind of thing, like kind of like. And so then, afterwards, I was like, oh my god, this is And I would never even touch any sort of drug.
I remember you were like, I'm never smoking weed again.
Yeah, I never touched any drug for about 13 years, 10 years, like kind of thing. And then I was kind of like, but also that was, I think that was suspicious.
You got laced. You got laced.
Yeah.
Pot doesn't do that to people.
No. Never happened before that. It's never happened afterwards. Like it was, I got fucking.
But who else smoked a joint with you though?
Sam did.
Oh, well, there you go. Sam just is like nothing.
But Sam was trying to call me, but couldn't figure out how to call me. Like it fucked him up. But
he couldn't work his phone.
But in the day, like, he was a everyday, all the time. Sam doesn't fucking touch the shit now, but he was like he was a pothead.
Yeah, he was always
And
high.
he smoked this shit, and then he was like, and he knew that I had smoked it and had gone a separate way from
So
him.
he knew. He was trying to call you because he was like, this is not normal weed.
Yeah,
I
he
got to
was
check
like,
on Trevor.
he doesn't think it was laced. He just thinks it was incredibly powerful. But I've never, but he was like, I have to warn Trevor, and he couldn't fucking do it, like, kind of
Yeah.
thing. So, like,
Wow. I mean, THC in seriously high doses, I think I've tripped harder on THC than I ever have on, like, psychedelics. Like, I think I might have told this on stream before, but I had a girlfriend who had cancer, like, really bad. She had terminal. And she had hospital manufactured THC pills for her chemo stuff. Mm-hmm. And I took one night before bed. I was drunk, and she gave it to me. I took one. I didn't just take it from her. And I just passed out drunk. But I woke up in the middle of the night, like, boom, and I was like tripping my fucking balls off, man. That stuff was so intense. Yeah, that's why edibles scared the shit out of me, dude. Somebody says, I saw the universe when I took a THC pill. Yep, that'll do it, dude.
yeah, I mean, like, it's weird. Like, drugs treat everyone differently, but, like, I swear this wasn't.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Especially a joint. I don't care how cush it is. I mean, that's not what happens. Yeah. So were you really nervous? Do you remember the next time you smoked pot? Were you like, fuck, what if it happens again? Or were you just like...
It was 10 years later. Like, I never smoked it again. Like,
were you nervous 10 years later?
Yeah. It's still why I don't, like, smoke a lot. I'll, like, smoke a little bit if I'm watching Zack Snyder's cut, kind of thing. But, like, but no, I full on, I wouldn't leave my house for probably close to a month. And honestly, the first time I left was when we went to the beach, to Massachusetts
to write
that second season of Whitest Kids.
Wow.
That was the first time I left my place. And but I basically stayed in my room for like a month. And even after that, I was like, I dealt with disassociation, or what is it where you don't think you're real and you don't think anything is real, like, kind of
disassociative sounds right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I dealt with that for a year hardcore, and then honestly probably for 5 years in coming and going.
Yeah,
like a grocery store, all of a sudden the sound gets quiet and you're like, wait a minute, is this real? Like, that kind of stuff. Depersonalization. Someone says depersonalization.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Do you remember I had the similar thing? Remember when Sam and I and Darren went down to North Carolina and we did that, we did all those drugs. I did acid and shrooms and broke my brain. And for months I just was not the same. I remember you even said, you were like, what's wrong with you, dude? Like, I was like, last month, man, I just like, I went too far. And you're like, yeah, you seem weird now. I was like, I'm fucked up, dude.
Wait, when was this?
This was like this was before season 1.
Oh, okay. I would love it if it was after my thing, where I'm still not empathetic. I'm like, yeah, you seem fucking weird. No.
Like, and you were
get your shit
empathetic.
together.
You were empathetic. You were like concerned. You were like, why are you being weird? But I remember it was like I tripped so hard. And I had a total fucking horrible bad trip. Then it got good, right? Because this is what always happens on shrooms. It's like ramp up, bad, peak, coming down, euphoria. Oh, I see God in everything, and like all those great feelings. And it was like,
I love the glazing over.
Yeah, you have this profound spiritual encounter with the divine, and
I figure out how the universe.
Yeah, you realize we're all just one giant grid, and it goes forever, and there's no death, and there's all that stuff.
My ego gets shattered.
But that went away when the trip ended. But what didn't go away was the terror. Like, the terror was just waiting. Like, right. And then when I came down from the euphoria, it was just like I just had like low level bad trip for probably 3 months. But 1 month of like like I was tripping for a month basically of just a
Right.
bad trip, and it sucked, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like I mean, like drugs are fucking serious. Like,
And it's like funny.
I always wonder like how I will talk to my son.
I was just gonna say, it's like, what do you say to a kid? It's like,
'Cause
I
I'm
know
like,
from my personal experience, nothing anyone could have said to me would have changed my behavior. There's nothing anyone could have said.
No, of course not.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Of course not. Well, let me ask this: do you regret the drugs that you did? Look,
What a great question.
Also, by the way, we just fucking naturally we can't fucking miss. We can't.
Do I regret the drugs that I did? No, I don't. No, I don't regret any of it, honestly, because I was really lucky. Now, I would be singing a different tune. I know a guy, I don't think I've ever told you this. I don't know him well. I met a guy in LA who was like 20. When I met him, I was like 32. He had to be 26. He was young, very handsome dude, like really good looking guy, but he walked with a cane.
Weird flex.
Yeah, sure. Walked with a cane. I'm just saying, like, he physically, he was like, you know, you could tell, like, he used to be, you know, all 10. He walked with a cane. He couldn't use his left arm, and he could barely use his left leg because he OD'd on heroin, and he fell, and he landed in a way that cut off circulation to his arm and his leg. Like, he just fell in a weird position. So his arm and leg, like, died on his body. And then they were able...
In one night?
What?
In one night?
Yeah. Because think about it. If you fall, if you fall and you cut off circulation, if you wrap a tourniquet around your arm and leg for 12 hours...
All right. You convinced me.
And it did permanent nerve damage. Like, he didn't have to have
Wow.
him amputated, but, like, for the rest of his life, dude's fucked. Like, his arm and leg don't work. I would... luckily, by the grace of God, nothing like that happened to me. I never got drunk. Like, I drank and drove too much, but... I can say I don't regret anything because I never hit anyone in my car and had to go to prison and like have a death on my hand. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because it's like, you know, I think I mean, like, because also like, and I'm sure, and I know, like, you know, the fact that you make it through okay, you know, doesn't mean that it's been a slaughterhouse the whole way. Like, you know, I have friends that have like OD'd.
We have friends who've died. We
commit suicide, like been killed in drunken driving. Like, you know, it's, you know, so that's the thing. Like, that's going to be hard with, you know, raising a kid where you're like, look, just because I'm a lucky person,
right?
You know, it's still fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And also, like, I don't know. Personally, like, I wouldn't drink and drive.
You've never done that in your life?
I did once, and I don't remember it. But like, everyone was like, "It was insane." But people were like, "I basically."
They're like, "Dude, you rocked last night, dude."
No, so here's the one time that I've driven drunk. Like, me and my cousin. This is again, so Virginia. Like, we had this scam to make money, where we were going to throw a huge house party. And we had a bunch of friends and stuff like that. We're going to get everyone to come and pay like $10 to get in, kind of thing. And then we're just going to get a keg. Like, you know, we're going to make like $200 each. That was kind of the thinking. And there was a girl from like, this was like kind of my like first year in college, you know? And so like I was back and there was this girl in school that I had a crush on and she came to it. So I'm like talking to her. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, it's, like, I always kind of liked you. And she's like, weird,
No.
And so then the frames go missing, blackout. And then everyone told me, and now here's the thing. I only had to drive a quarter mile because my dad had an office downtown. And this party was kind of in the college district, like kind of thing, which is about a quarter mile from downtown. And so I just had to drive. Basically, I had to drive like, 5 streets to get to my office. But I'm so drunk, and I get in the car, and I open all the doors, and everyone's like, "Are you fine?" I'm like, "I'm fine." And this is I don't remember any of this, but this is what people told me the next day. I opened all 4 doors, and I was like, "Now
Hang on,
it's
dude.
the next."
I think the stream might have gone down. Are we back? We're still fucked? Stream keeps buffering. Huh. It's back? We back. Refresh, guys. Refresh.
Are we back?
All right, we're back. So you go
We're
down,
back?
you open all the doors to your car.
Well, let me ask chat. Where did it go down?
Sorry, dudes. I don't know what that is.
Chat, where did it go? All right, well, here's the thing. I'll back up a little bit.
The 4 doors part. They heard the 4 doors part.
Okay, so, like, frames go missing. I'm done. We've made a killing. I mean, we've made, like, it's probably like $250 that we made each. And we're like, this is awesome. We should just throw parties all the time. That's what we should do as a job. And I'm like, I got to go home. My dad's office is a quarter mile away from where the thing was, because my dad's office was close to the college area, and so that's where the party was. And I was like, oh, it's literally like 4 or 5 streets. I can make that in my car. This is what I'm assuming I'm thinking, because I was always very against drinking and driving. But I blacked out, and this night they were like, Trevor, you shouldn't drive. And I'm like, I got it. And then as I got in my car, it was a 4-door. I opened every door to its full extent. And they said that I looked back at everyone and go, now it's an X-Wing. And I drove... And I drove 5 streets and got to my thing. And people drove behind me where they're like, all right, he's fine, like that. But that's literally the only time I've ever drank and drive. But no, I was so terrified of it. Like, and that's the thing. It's like you set rules for yourself where you're like, oh, like I'm terrified. Like I would always, whatever drug I was doing, if it was a drug I hadn't done before, I would take almost half of what someone else was taking. Mm-hmm. And I would watch them like a hawk doing the thing. That was just my thing. I was like, oh, let me see. Like, if they're in fucking trouble, then I know, like, call 911, I'm gonna die. Like that.
Call 911 for me, not them. They start bleeding and ODing. You're like, oh, I've been trouble.
No, it's still sociopathic. But I was like, but you have to like play life smart, kind of.
Guys, I think if you refresh, you should be fine. Refresh. Did you ever get nervous about cocaine?
No.
Yeah. I would never do coke first. If we bought coke, I would always let somebody else take the first 2, and then I would go. I
mean, I quit cocaine pretty early. That was probably the first drug I ever quit.
Oh, you consciously said no more coke? Like, you think you'll ever do coke again in your life?
Absolutely not. I remember that's the only drug that I remember the day I quit it.
What was the deal?
Which was July 5th, 2007.
Really?
Because
Seriously?
July 4th, 2007, me and some people fucking did it up. And, like, sun came up, like, and then that whole rest of the day, I was like, I might have a heart attack. Like, kind of at 27, I might have a heart attack. And it was so bad that I was like, I'm never fucking touching it again, kind of.
That's funny.
But that's the only thing I remember the day of.
That's funny. Dude, that's how I feel if I eat too much barbecue. Now you get old and your body is just like so much more fragile.
Wait, really? You think you eat a lot of something and you think...
I think there are certain things I can eat and I'm like, am I going to fucking die now? Yeah.
How old are you feeling, honestly? You and I are almost exactly the same age. I'm maybe a week younger than you.
It's funny, mentally I feel 27.
But that's what happens. Because I asked my dad.
Yeah.
I was like, how old do you feel in your head? And he's like, in my 20s. Like, like,
really?
But I mean, like, yeah, as your body, like, do you have a lot of aches and pains? Do you?
No.
Because we're men in our 40s.
Yeah. No, I feel fine. I just noticed that, like, like digestion, weird shit like that. Like, food affects me different than it used to. Like, if I eat a bowl of Frosted Flakes at 9:30 at night, I will wake up in the middle of the night. That didn't used to happen.
That's insane.
It sucks.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's honestly like the oldest thing I've ever heard.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I like that you're like, no, it doesn't affect me at all. Although, I cannot have Frosted Flakes or I'll stay up. That's insane.
I know. I don't know, dude. Well, we kind of did our Deep Boys. That feels good to get Deep Boys done.
Was that good?
That was awesome.
What now? We can just fucking dick around for the next
Yeah,
half
dude.
hour.
It's like we got our homework done, and now we can just watch movies.
My old thing is if I stand too long,
Really?
my left, and it's above my knee up to my hip, like gets like a little painy, and I like need to sit down for a little bit.
Shit.
That's old.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah. Somebody says, I've been working.
Trevor, I have that. Go ahead.
I was going to read a comment, but go ahead.
Someone says, Trevor, I have that too. I'm 21.
Oh, dude, you're fucked, brah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me read some thank yous here. I apologize if I missed. I know I've been really bad tonight. You guys have been great. I just have not been able to keep up. Flowers, thanks for gifting. Thicken, Steven, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Rangina gifted. The Queen's Beefeater donated, says the way to get a raffle to work is decide to bring it legally. Then when you have to make it what? The way to get a raffle to work is to decide to bring it. Okay, buddy, I can't.
You did it.
No, it's not. Oh, wait a minute.
No.
And when you have to make it successful, if you want it
fell
not to
for
be
it
too
again.
far from it all, you
fell
piece
for
of
it
shit.
again.
Fuck you, dude. You got me.
I told you weren't gonna.
Yeah, but you know what? He almost fucked himself on that one because the grammar was so bad in the first sentence that I almost just bailed on it altogether. So if you hadn't done that, I definitely was going to bail on it. Beans donated again. So I did the Lincoln video with the beeps anyways. Here's the link. Do whatever you want and get your shit together. Thanks, Beansy. That's very kind of you. Prefix suffix 666, one of our MVPs, says, I had such a horrible acid trip once. It made me really check myself and go 100% sober. Went numb, thought I was dying. I feel you, Trevor. Yep, I feel you. Super Scott says, so I finally decided to pop my Star Wars cherry. Trevor, what's the best order to watch them in?
Oh, I love this question. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be controversial to Star Wars dorks. I like the prequels.
Out of your mind.
I think you watch them in the order that they were made. Like,
Right.
I think you
4,
watch
5,
the
6,
first trilogy.
1, 2, 3.
Then you watch 1, 2, 3, and then you just skip the other ones. Like,
So
you know,
is there a
like,
7, 8, 9, or are they now
There
just the
are.
weird stuff?
There are. I think they're garbage. And it's no fault of any of the. So the thing is, like, if you say you don't like the new ones, they're like, well, you don't like Daisy Ridley or Kelly Marie. I forget what her name is, but like, you don't like the actors. And it's like, no, all the actors are doing the best they can. The problem with the movies is that no one had a plan for them.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like they were just like, I don't know, it's an IP. How do we, you know, like, and that's the problem with the movies. Like, so
Yeah.
the first, Trevor said, Trevor, you work for Disney. I know, I should shut the fuck up.
No, you can be honest. They know they made shit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
The second Strawberryist donated, says you don't have to read this one. Oh. Ziltoid the Great donated, says first time catching the flagship show live, but I never missed it on YouTube. Love you guys. Keep it real and go fuck yourself. Thanks, buddy. Guard the Bunny donated $40. Says it's been a rough mental health week, so I'm glad I got my stimulus to show some of my appreciation for the flagship boys. Go fuck yourselves. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Holy moly, here we go. Avenging Arrow 323 donated $150. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you.
He's very generous. He says, first, hi Zach, Wrecked was great and you're the only reason why I went to see college. I didn't want you to feel left out since I talked to Trevor last time, but let's go to Mars, boys. And I chose to donate here instead of O-Fans.
Do you remember we all went to see College in the movie theaters?
I do. That was very sweet of everyone.
We all went. It was all the whitest kids went because you were the first person in a thing.
In a movie that was in
Yeah.
theaters.
So we all went to see it. Yeah.
That was kind of... It's too bad that movie wasn't better.
Was it bad? I don't even remember.
I mean, it's for kids, you know, basically. Mm-hmm. Too Soon Jokes donated $25. Says, I want to help you set up a raffle. It doesn't have to be hard. There are plenty of platforms that will take all legal responsibility, and I can set up an account to raise money on your behalf where you simply have to click a link and approve. I'm all in. All right, Too Soon Jokes. Will you reach out to me on Discord on Discord, please? Let's see if we can get it going tomorrow. God Had a Crush on Me donated $22 and says, finally seeing you live. Gallon of PCP might be my favorite shirt ever. I think you mean skit. Maybe you mean shirt. And I'm tempted to wear my And Fuck Brian shirt at work since the CEO's name is Brian. Do it.
Did you buy it? He's the guy that got it?
You know what? I haven't mailed it yet, and I'm really embarrassed.
Oh, my God.
I know, and I'm usually, like, all over it. If you're on here, I'm going to send it Monday morning. Please. This has been one of the craziest weeks of my life. So
I'll vouch for Zach. He is very on it, like the Garfield thing that I painted.
I sent it the next day, Monday.
I forgot about it, and you texted me. And you were like, or you called me, and you were like, "How are you going to send that out?" I'm like, "What?" And you were like, "The Garfield thing." And you're like, "I'll send it out." And I was like, "Okay." And you drove by my house, and I gave it to you.
Yeah,
like, Zach is on it. Like,
no, I definitely. It's a point of principle that I want to get them out early. The shirt is coming. I apologize. Avenging Arrow donated, says, please read my 151. Didn't I? I did. Hold On and Hang On donated, says, I logged in just in time for Deep Boys. You're always magnificent. Principal Rolls, what's up, dude? I'm having a stroke. Donated $20. He says, excellent Deep Boys tonight. You guys are the best. And that does it for the donos for the time being. Somebody says, don't get scammed. Yeah, I don't want to get scammed. Zach, did you do scenes with Gary Owen for college? I spent a lot of time with Gary Owen, my friend.
You loved him. Well, that was a weird look.
He's all right.
I thought... oh, never mind. I guess when you were shooting, I thought you really liked him.
We had the weirdest relationship, dude. Where, like, the first half of shooting, we were like homies. Like, we went to a basketball game together. We hung out like constantly. Yeah. By the way, Ranjana, I see that. You got a PS5? Let's fucking go, dude. Let's play.
I remember you being like, I met the coolest dude.
No.
No, you were like excited. You liked him.
There's no way I was like, Trevor, I have met the coolest dude.
No, you didn't call me to tell me that. But like when we were talking, you're like, this guy's really funny.
I don't know what happened with Gary, but like it was the weirdest thing. Have you ever had this with like a relationship where for no reason some weird signals cross, something happens, you turn a corner, and it's like there's no incident, but we were just like we just stopped being friends.
Well, that's me and Brett Gelman.
Yeah.
You know, I was very tight with Brett Gelman, and then all of a sudden, I don't think he liked me anymore. That kind of thing.
Really?
I don't know
You
what
think
it was.
he didn't like you?
Mm-hmm. But also, we've set up that I think that everybody doesn't like me.
I mean, I had the same thing with Brett, where like we were really Brett. I just think it's like you're either like really intensely friends or you're just not. You know. And I feel like I had like a period where Brett and I would hang out and like go to dinner and walk to shows and all that stuff.
You go
and
to
then,
dinner?
Like, what's that?
You go to dinner? You go to dinner with your friends?
Yeah, dude. I like going to dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah. But then like yeah, we had a total like me and Brett friendship.
Yeah.
It didn't end. Nothing happened, but we stopped. But then I saw him at like a baby shower a couple years ago, and it was like we hung out, and it was really cool. And he was like, "We gotta hang out again, dude," and we never did.
That's cool.
So I don't think there was anything there.
Yeah, I saw him at a club once, and it was all like cool. And but then I saw him on a plane, and it felt weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a plane to the TCAs, and it felt weird, like the New York TCAs. Yeah, I don't know. I like that guy though.
Yeah.
Or I did. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never talked to him for like 10 years, kind of thing.
Somebody says, finish your original story. With Gary, I don't know what happened. It's just like and it wasn't just with me, though. It was me and it was a bunch of the other cast members, where Gary just, like, out of the blue, like, I think he got paranoid. And he thought we all didn't like him, and he just started acting weird.
Someone's saying he was such an asshole to Eric Andre. Are they talking about Gary Owen?
No, they're talking about Brett.
Oh, was Brett an asshole to Eric? 'Cause I go Team Eric.
Well, yeah, I agree. So Brett and John Glazer and Eric Andre and Pete Holmes were on Pete Holmes' podcast.
Oh shit!
So first, John Glazer.
These are a lot of friends. Is this? I'm excited to see.
Well, people go listen to it. I'm not going to say anything that's not publicly available. So John Glazer is like the first guest, right? Mm-hmm. And Pete brings him out, and Pete goes, "Hey, we were both up for the same Geico commercial because Pete was the voice of the baby for the Geico commercial forever."
Okay.
And so that was like Pete's first comment to John, and John like was just straight up like, yeah. And he's like, isn't that weird? He's like, yeah. He's like, are you upset? He's like, why would you even bring it up? Like, here's all this money I made.
So
that you did.
So it was weird.
It was so weird. It was so weird. And John Glazer was just like, so you made all the money. I didn't get to make it. Like, why would you bring that up? And Pete is like,
but John's made so much money.
Dude, don't even get me started on that fucking guy.
Okay. All right.
And so Pete is like, like trying to like be nice. You know, Pete. He's like, oh, please. And then Eric comes out. No, then Brett comes out. And Brett, I think, immediately is on like Team John. And then Eric comes out and tries to like lighten the mood by being just like really Eric. And I just remember Brett goes like, what is the need? Is what he said. And this is all on a live podcast. There's an audience. It's like being recorded. And it just got so testy. And I just remember Eric was like, I'm sorry I'm being shamed for like being a comedian on stage. It was like, it's worth listening to. It's a crazy fucking...
Will you send me that? Because I've never...
I can't find it. I don't know. Somebody else can find it.
Will someone send me that?
Yeah, somebody else can.
Will someone in chat?
Yeah.
That's the thing about comedy. Is like, we're all not, greatly put together people.
No,
nobody.
But
we work well with each other, kind of thing. But then you're in a fucking world of people who are not put together right.
Right.
And like no one's put together right. So it's like constant, like, I don't know. It's so dysfunctional.
People are trying to post the link, and I guess Nightbot isn't letting them. I hate that Nightbot does that, but somebody just type in, like, put it on the Discord or type in what to Google if you want to find it. I don't know what episode it is.
Well, I love Eric. Eric's a sweetheart.
Eric's the best.
Yeah.
When does this movie come out?
Well, it came out, but it's going to be on Netflix soon, I think. It's going to be in 2 weeks, it's going to be on Netflix. I saw him. I haven't seen him forever. Because no one's seen anyone forever. But we got a COVID test at the same place because we're shooting something the same week.
Time?
Yeah. So we got a COVID test, and it was weird seeing, and we both had the mask. We're like, but like you can't fucking do anything. Like so, it was like,
you can't touch.
I hope to see you in a couple years, like that kind of thing.
That's funny. Have you been to his house?
No, and he lives.
I know he lives right by your old place.
Yeah.
Andy Mack donated.
You know me, I don't go anywhere.
Right.
I stay at my house and I go to one bar.
Andy Mack. Wait, what bar do you go to?
The one I always go to.
Okay. He says, I ate 5 grams of shrooms. Yeah, why did I ask that? I ate 5 grams of shrooms in high school once and freaked out oddly and thought I was God and everyone else was, but they just didn't realize it or some shit. And my friends had to calm me down, but it was so intense because I've done shrooms so many other times. Dude,
wait, what?
You guys, proofread your comments, man. Let me read this again. Am I crazy or is this written insane?
Or are they getting you again? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I ate 5 grams of shrooms in high school once and freaked out oddly and thought I was God and everyone else was, but they just didn't realize it or some shit. And my friends had to calm me down, but it was so intense because I've done shrooms so many other times.
That makes total sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, he's done shrooms a lot.
That doesn't. It's not a cumulative thing where the more you trip on shrooms.
Well, no, he's saying like this was weird. This was a different. Like I ate something weird. Kind of thing.
God had a crush on me. Donated. It says y'all have the F this job and Gallon of PCP shirt as merch. Remember. Also, I've always wondered what the last line of Boner Song is. Sounds like never write sketches with a bone or something. That's probably.
That's what it is. I think that's what it is.
TR to Taylor donated. He's an MVP.
Did you write that song?
No. I never liked that one.
You want to be completely honest? Me either.
Really?
Who wrote that?
I don't know. Not us, I guess.
Oh, this is bad though. We shouldn't say we don't like a thing because then it'll like get people love to get mad at us.
We're allowed to talk about what sketches we like and don't like.
I don't know.
I don't like the Boner Song. Wait.
You didn't like the whiskey thing that went up this week.
What's the whiskey thing?
The whiskey.
Supersize Me with whiskey?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
No, the beginning of it is like you're like, this is not good.
Oh, it didn't age well. You're right. It's just sloppy. I like the
didn't like
premise
the
of the
editing.
sketch. I think the execution isn't good. We got better.
I'm not offended by it. I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Did I say that in the commentary?
Yeah, we say we don't like things.
All right.
You know, there's tons of sketches I don't like.
Trotta Taylor donated, says, I was going to do a raffle for my for-profit business and spoke with a lawyer friend and also at length with a lawyer specialized in gaming law. It's not worth it. You can do a sweepstakes, but you can't charge money. Talk to a lawyer, please. For fuck's sake. Dong
I have a
Ripples
lawyer.
donated and says, Zach, do your Pete Holmes voice again.
What's your Pete Holmes voice?
I don't know. It's like
That's
that.
Jay Leno. That's not Pete Holmes.
Yeah, kind of. Kriegs. This is my impression of Pete. Whenever I see him.
You used to be super
Kriegs.
tight with Holmes.
Pete and I used to get lunch twice a week for a long time.
So insane. So you just eat with people?
I love it.
You just go like to your friends. You're like, I want to eat with you.
Well, not with everyone, but there are friends of mine that enjoy that kind of thing also. So Pete and I would always go to get sushi at Saito's when that existed. We'd go like all the time and just have lunch.
It's so weird.
I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's weird to go have lunch with friends.
Well, I just hate eating with people. Like the idea of like, oh, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna fucking like, you know, feed our fucking worm mouths, like, you know, kind of like, you know, while we.
Well, I don't know, man. I think this is a you thing.
It probably is.
Lego Blade says, I want to eat with Zach. See, that guy gets it. Lego Blade, if you're ever in LA, let's get lunch. Let's do it, baby. Zach doesn't go to lunch with Trevor because he eats with his mouth wide open. Who, me or Trevor?
Oh, I eat horribly.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm just like a fucking dog.
Oh, well, I do
Like,
remember when we were doing White as kids, like, you would always get salads, and it seemed like you wanted to eat the salad in as little time as possible.
I hate eating.
You would go, like, oh, you just shovel it in your mouth, and you have, like, the biggest mouthful, and you would just be like, chew, chew, swallow, and then, like...
And then
it'd
walk
be over
away.
fast, so I would just, like,
Yeah.
it'll just be gone soon.
No, I hate it. It's like you know we talked about it a couple weeks ago where you hate being born in this time, like you wish you could be born, or I hate being born this time. I wish you could be born in the future when there's no power lines or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like I fucking hate like every couple of hours you're like, oh, my body hurts. Like
Right.
I gotta eat a thing.
I know. I'm with you.
I hate it. Like, you know, so I just want to, all right, let's go. Let's do something else.
If I could, this is a good question, and I know your answer, but for chat, if you could push a button, and it meant you never had to eat again, and you
Push.
that means you couldn't eat again for pleasure.
Yes.
But
Push.
like, yeah, your body requires food
even
no
if
more.
this thing is like kill half of the world, like Thanos said, I'm like, yes, push. I don't
Yeah.
need anymore.
Yeah. All right.
What was the rest?
Well, that's it. That's it.
Or versus what?
Well, versus continue as is, because a lot of people derive intense pleasure from eating food. You know.
I guess. Yeah. No, you're right.
But I'm
You're
like
right.
you,
They
dude.
did.
I wake up. I don't want to have breakfast. I get annoyed come 11 when I'm like, I'm hungry. I gotta like go into the kitchen and like turn on the stove and do all this shit so I can wolf down some eggs and bacon that's like okay, and then like wait a couple hours and do it over again. It sucks.
Someone says, I seriously think Trevor's autistic. Maybe.
Oh my god. Professor Marth Live. Zach, get lunch with the LA boys. Me, Crazy, and Parataran. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We should do a motorcycle ride and then we'll get lunch. I'm down.
Do you like? Well, okay. So, do you prefer small grouping when you go to eat with people? Do you like one-on-one? Do you like?
I
three?
think
Do you like
ideally 4 people is the perfect number, like 2 couples.
2 couples
Or just
specifically.
no, or 4. 4 people is perfect. I can hang with 6.
I forgot you're a swinger.
Yeah, dude.
I like 2 couples.
Yeah, man. I can hang with 6. 6 is okay. Beyond that, it's no good. 6 and under, including me.
Do you have any rules where you're like, you know, like where like Sarah knows, like, okay, he doesn't like that, like he won't do that. Kind of thing?
I think there are certain people that we know where she just knows, like, if that gang is getting together, don't invite me. I'm not going.
That she likes and you
That
don't.
she likes that I don't like.
Are they mainly her friends or are they mutual friends?
I think there's some of each of those columns.
So there's people that you introduced her to that you're like, I don't like them, and she does.
I think there's people we've met. We've been together for a long time, so I think there's people that we've met together
And she likes
that
them, you
she'll
don't.
like, and I'll be like, I'm not hanging with them.
What is usually the thing? What's the difference? What do you not like that she does like? Is this too? Are you? This isn't too on the hot seat, right?
No,
This
no,
is
no.
just-
I don't care.
I'm just interested in where the difference in the.
You know what it
couple
is, dude? There are certain people that are perfectly nice, but if I feel like they are not living like a wide, like if they don't have like a wide, I'm trying to not sound like a pretentious dick right now, but like
Just be a pretentious dick. It's
if,
fine.
if I feel like they're just like operating with like a limited thing, or like, dude, okay, one time, here's an example. I was playing charades.
By the way, I am totally operating with a limited thing.
No, you're not.
not living
You've
a
done a
wild life.
lot and like experienced a lot of different things. I think there are a lot of people that I encounter, especially in LA, who just like have not done anything with themselves. And I'm not talking about career. I mean like they haven't tripped their faces off, or they haven't been in dangerous
Oh, I
situations.
see what
Like
you're
they're
saying.
just like living like safe little. It's just not interesting.
Is the word basic?
Basic, dude. Here's a perfect example. Okay. And this wasn't any of Sarah's friends. This was like before I even met Sarah. I was playing charades with a cast of a show I was on. So it was like at night, we all went to somebody's apartment. I was like brand new to LA. I didn't know anyone in LA. So I was so happy to be like hanging out with this crew.
Right off Greyhound.
Right. And this is a big difference between like people that kind of come from LA or like move straight to LA, I feel like, versus I think East Coast is a little bit different. But they're playing charades and everyone is like smiling and so happy and like not being like, all the jokes in the charades are all very fucking basic, bitch. And I'll never forget, there was a girl that I kind of had a crush on that was there. And she pulled a name out of the hat. It was Jerry Garcia. And she was like, I don't know. I think he's like a comedian. And I remember in that moment, I was just like, no, dude.
Well,
like,
how old was she?
She was like 28, 27, 29, something like that. Right. And I remember I was just like, it was just like, it's just like you're not exposed to the world. You're not like curious about like pop culture. You don't know who fucking, you're almost 30 and you don't know who Jerry Garcia is. Like, you don't have to like his music, but like you have to fucking know. That kind of shit drives me nuts.
Right.
It's just like limited. That's all I can say.
I get that.
I feel like I sound like a total dick. Al Madrigal told me a great story. He was on a couch. He'd been dating a girl for a year, and they're like on the couch watching TV at night. And Don Knotts, like a commercial with Don Knotts, came on the TV.
I used to call him every New Year's Eve.
I know.
I told you that.
And Al said something about Don Knotts, and his girlfriend goes, "Who's Don Knotts?" And he turned the TV off, and he goes, "What are we doing?" He dumped her right then and there. And it was just
That's
like,
great.
It's not even about Don Knotts. It's about you. Like, what the fuck? You don't know who Don Knotts is? You're an adult? Give me a break.
Well, I kind of understand that, but also like, you know me, like I put my wall up very early.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like I don't want to meet anyone, like, you know, kind of thing. But at the same time, when I first got to LA, I had a friend whose job was that he got models into nightclubs on the Hollywood Strip.
In LA?
You know,
Obviously, Hollywood Strip. Okay.
that was his
Did
job.
I ever meet this person?
I don't think you and I were friends at this point.
This was way back, first time out.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think you and I were talking to each other. Like, you know, we were talking to each other, but we weren't like buddies, you know, kind of thing. And so I had this friend. I met him in an acting class that, like, you know, a manager told me to go to. And I met him because it was, you know, you've been to acting classes. It's the dorkiest fucking thing in the world, where they're like, let's just like pass something back and forth, and you have to be that, you know, kind of thing. And so, and you also had to pair up with somebody. And I was just sitting in the back, and I was like, I fucking hate this. And this dude came back, and he was like, I fucking hate this. And I can tell you fucking hate it. And I was like, all right, we'll be partners, kind of thing. So we were acting partners for the whole thing.
Oh my God.
And we just were like, look at these fucking idiots, and so his job, he was like a good looking dude who had he had made friends with like a modeling agency, and his job was he found models apartments, like models that would come to LA.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I thought you meant he would find apartments that models lived in and then tell people.
No. He would find for this agency, and then on the side. Clubs would call him and they'd be like, our ratio's down, we need more hot girls here. And then he would be like, I got you. And he would get money from the door, and he would get he would get 20 models from an agency and get them to the club, kind of thing. So fucking sketchy as shit. The other thing he did was he sold monkeys, and he sold monkeys to Katy Perry and Justin Bieber. That monkey that
Justin Bieber, fucked up.
Yeah,
that's dark.
Fucked up. Yeah. Everything's dark. I just throw it away.
Yeah.
But this guy, wait, where was I going with this? I got distracted by the dark thing. What were we talking about right before this?
This guy from your acting class. Oh, I was talking shit on people who are just basic and don't I don't know, vanilla people. I don't even know what point I'm making, dude. So I have no idea what point you're making.
Shit.
I guess I'm just really judgmental, and then you kind of were talking about how you don't like to meet people, and then you talked about your monkey dealer friend. And what happened?
Oh man, I lost it.
Wow, are we missing?
Kamikaze.
Is this the miss?
No, we didn't miss. There's no way we missed.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think. There had to be a point where
making fun of people in your acting class.
No, it was before that.
Wow, dude, brutal.
It was before that.
I'll do some thank yous while you're gathering.
I'm gonna figure out what I was going for.
Mikey's Bill Murray story donated says, "How about instead of a paid raffle, you give away something for free after hitting a certain donation goal?" Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Hey, what was your story with Don Knotts?
Al Madrigal, Don Knotts. He dumped his girlfriend because she didn't know who Don Knotts was.
Oh yes. Now I'm back on track.
We're back,
Thank
baby.
you, chat. Thank you, chat. Oh my god. So, in this 2 years that I hung out with this monkey dealer, he was a couple years younger than me, and there was one dude that hung out with us and him that was my age. And I was with Amy before this, so I'm not trying to talk to girls, but this dude is, and I remember being in an elevator, and there was some girl, some model like that, and the guy talks to her, and he was like, oh, he's talking about her pants or the Daisy Dukes or something, and he's like, oh, you got Daisy Dukes, and he's like, let me guess, you think Daisy Dukes are from the Jessica Simpson movie, the Dukes of Hazzard, right. Jessica Simpson thing. And then she looks at him, she goes, who the fuck is Jessica Simpson? And that was the funniest thing to me, where it was like, oh, you're young kid reference. They don't even get, man.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's just fucking be old.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Own it.
That's a good one.
Not fucking I fucked it up. I fucked the delivery up.
Hang on now. Jake Sequoia Armstrong donated and says, another thing I've always wondered is why Whitest Kids actually ended. My friend who introduced me to you guys said y'all had said on record that you were out of ideas. That sounds like something we would say.
But we said that as a self-deprecating joke. We weren't out of ideas.
I definitely feel like I was done writing sketches.
Yeah, I think you didn't want to do it anymore. You and I were not doing great.
We weren't getting along at the end.
No, we weren't getting along. And also we were kind of bored with just writing sketches.
Yeah.
And so we were we want to do this movie. And I think the thing that made us do a 5th season was that we did the Civil War.
Yeah.
And then
It was also because Miss March was such a flop that we were like, we have to make a movie that doesn't suck ass. So let's do season 5, do Civil War on Drugs as part of it. And
was that your intention with the movie?
With Civil War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't it yours? I remember we had the conversation in the hotel room.
I remember. I think we probably talked about it, but I mean, I just thought that we had like come up with this. I mean, we talked about the Civil War movie back in the SVA days.
Yeah.
You know.
Somebody says, why were you guys on bad terms? We covered that probably in the first or second Newsboyz. We kind of went through that saga. But basically, Trevor and I were together all day, every day, for 3 years, working on creative things where we were the two forces that were just like, every decision had to get made between the two of us, and it just got fucking old.
Butt heads.
Yeah.
And we were young. And we were all drinking.
We were wasted all the time.
You know, and so like we got like, you know, angry at each other.
Yeah. And after years of that, you just it was just like, I'm done, dude. But now I feel like working with you, we've got a great thing going.
Well, we have the age.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, all right. You know.
But it's also good because we can capitalize on all those years of collaboration back then. Was certainly not wasted. Where we have this shorthand, but we're also now mature enough to like not be dickheads. So it's good.
Yeah.
I
need to use the restroom real quick. Is that cool?
Do it. I'll do these thank yous. A fat hobo donated, said the show is amazing. Keep it up. You're the best, dude. That's a very sweet thing to say to somebody. I appreciate it. Eguskino, I'm not even gonna worry about it. Said it's all about cooking food at home with friends. What a true thing. Goshzilla donated, says I farted on my wallet. Here's my gas money. Good deal. I would take it. Zach, congrats on the new film project. Super proud of you. Thanks, man. Band sketch this week. I doubt he's gotten the hard drive back from Justin, but we should ask him when he gets back from the shitter. Zach, that new tat is looking amazing. Thank you. This is my new tat. It's the Crimson Ghost on Lincoln. Yeah, baby. It's not They Live. Somebody said that, and I could totally see how you would think it, but it's the Crimson Ghost, baby. But you know what I realize now is just my wife was like, she's like, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you have to get more because it does feel like it's a loan. So I'm probably gonna turn into one of those guys before too long.
What guy are you gonna turn into?
Well, my wife was giving me a hard time. She was like, my tattoo now. It's the first tattoo that's like visible, it's not hidden under a t-shirt. And she was like, you kind of need to get more because it's just weird that you have this one little tattoo there. And so watch, I'm gonna probably turn into one of those guys.
She wants to get you. She wants more tattoos.
She's not really into tattoos, but she's like you need to balance it out. So I'll probably get a couple more.
What are you gonna get?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Can I draw one?
Yeah, but maybe you can draw one, but I might not get it. I don't want to get like a silly cartoon. Although if you get,
that's what I do. I draw silly cartoons.
What I would get a boinga like where a t-shirt covered. I'm not gonna get a boinga like on my arm. But I would get a boinga. Actually, you know what? That actually sounds like a great idea.
Do you think you will have sleeves by the time that you're like an old man?
No, I don't think I'll have sleeves, but I do think I definitely do. I'll probably get a couple of things on my forearms, and I'll probably get like a little bit here and there. Like Henry Rollins doesn't have sleeves, but he has a lot of tattoos. I'll probably.
At what point do you think you stop worrying about getting a job?
I've hit that point.
You don't worry about getting a job?
No. I mean, I always will worry about getting a job, but I don't think a tattoo is going to stop me from getting a job. You're talking about acting?
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about, I'm always terrified of being homeless.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I just don't think a tattoo is going to be, I'm not going to be sitting in my box getting rained on, be like, why did I get these tattoos? That's not going to happen.
Well, I always when we're like staffing up for a show, I always like send an email around like, we do not hire anyone with a tattoo. And I just think that'll come back and bite me in the ass.
With a tattoo?
A tattoo. Like, we do not hire tattoo people.
I know that you do have a policy of no face tattoos.
Of course.
I don't disagree. Now, what about a neck tattoo?
No, it's fine. Yeah. Face tattoo, it's like, well, you didn't think it through at all.
A face tattoo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think... I'm one of those people where I really like... Mostly I like tattoos. Obviously, there are terrible ones that I think look like shit. But, like, generally, I'm like, oh, cool. But I never feel like that about face tattoos. They just don't... They don't look cool to me. They look lame.
Well, that's because we're old.
I guess.
I mean, like, it's very normal. Like, my kid will probably get a face tattoo. Like, can you imagine if right now,
dude,
when he's 3, like, all the musicians
no, because I think that Augie's, his generation, they're not going to get any tattoos because all the fucking millennials are covered head to toe. And I think they're going to be like, those are lame. What are you, old? Getting tattoos?
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm just bracing for it. Like, the kid's going to get a face tattoo, and I'll be like, looks cool. It's cool. You know?
Man. Miss March review for the Hype Train. That's not a bad idea.
What, we got to read one?
We could.
We're done. This is bonus. This is overtime.
Yeah, we don't got it.
You guys are lucky that we're...
A lot of sketch groups wouldn't even stay on past 9 o'clock.
Oh, by the way, that might be one of my favorite parts from Mars.
What?
A lot of people...
Oh, from Mars. Oh, I thought you said of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, so I didn't get it today, but I actually think we have. I mean, by next week I'm going to get a real tally on our Mars, like where we are on the, and I'm going. This is how bad it's getting. I am going to update the fucking PCP jug.
Somebody needs to. I mean,
yeah,
we should just not have it on the screen. There's no point.
I am going to do it this week.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing. Like, but I think it's at a great place. Thank you again, everyone who's voted.
Indeed. Oh my God, we just got a
Kamikaze fucked me up.
How many did you have?
2. I drank 2.
Wow, you're loose.
That's good, right? If 2 kamikazes fuck you up, then you're probably.
Well, it depends on how stiff you make them, because you could just do like pure vodka and a splash. Yeah. Dude,
yeah,
you know what?
That's what I do.
Here's a funny drinking thing. So that same group of like kind of vanilla squares that I was talking about, the LA group of friends, I went to Vegas with them. And I remember like they're all rich, and they'd rented this like big, what do they fucking call it at the pool, at a hotel pool? Like a tented bungalow?
Like bungalow.
Like, is that what it's called? A bungalow?
No, it's not. Isn't it? Is it? It's bungalow or a cabana?
Cabana. They'd rented this big cabana, and they had like bottles of booze in there that you could like pour yourself a cocktail. And I remember I went over and I grabbed the Grey Goose. I was like, "Fuck, Grey Goose, cool!" And I grabbed a pint glass. I put some ice in there, and I remember I poured a normal drink for myself. I was just like, whoop. And I remember these dudes that were like around me were like, "Oh shit, Zach's gangsta!" And it was like I thought I was just being fucking normal.
Right.
Yeah. It was like one of those moments where I was like, "Oh, I don't drink."
Is this not how everyone does?
Yeah, you guys don't drink like me. And then this is really embarrassing. So we're up in the hotel room, and I guess I'm pretty drunk, and the iPhone had just gotten video, where you could like film. I guess this was like 2000. This is when I was shooting that show Friends with Benefits. So that was like 2011, I think. And I was filming myself in the hotel room, walking around, like kind of talking to everybody, and like in my memory, I'm having a great time. And then like a week later, I'm like, it's during the day, I'm not drunk, and I look at the video. I don't even remember taking it. And I watch it, and it's everyone's face. It's me going through this crowd of people I don't even really know. Be like, "What's up, dude? How you doing, fucker?" Like to these friends, and I can see all their faces are like, okay. Like they're just like not on the same wavelength. Like I am the rowdy drunk guy, and they're all just like, "Okay, go away." Like, oh.
Like I'll be honest, that's that's how I remember Drunk Zach.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, I would be lying if I wasn't like, nostalgia.
Oh.
Like, a guy's like, hey, this is funny to me. Fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was Zacked. That's right, Gulio. What was the worst hotel you've ever stayed? What a weird question. I don't know.
I got stuck in a. So I've told you this. I mean, I guess I'm telling chat this first time. So there was a Revenge of the Nerds reboot.
Right.
That when I was 27, I got cast to be one of the guys in it. I wasn't one of the original nerds. I was going to be a new nerd. I was going to be like a Amish kid who was on Rumspringa. So the movie shoots in Atlanta. Yeah, it was a fun character. It was a fun character. They got mad at me because I said cunt, like in an ad lib, kind of thing.
They got mad?
Well, it was like, ooh, and I was like, oh, really? Like, my guy is like fucking like learning about all of this for the first time. Yeah. Like, he's saying everything. But so we went down to Atlanta to shoot it. And then the director and the studio had a huge fight. And so they were basically like, everyone stay put while we figure this out. 6 weeks, we stayed in a hotel in Buckhead, Atlanta. And they gave us all per diem.
I remember when this was happening because we were writing Miss March remotely, and you were just like loving it. You were like, "They're keeping me down here. We're not shooting, but I get per diem." This is how poor we were. It's like
I get $150. I got $150 every day to do whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
So I lived.
Which rules? That rules.
I lived at the Four Seasons in Buckhead.
That rules.
I lived at the bar. I was wasted every night. I met Charles Barkley. We got along swimmingly, and basically I was just like wasted all the time. And I bought a metal detector, because like in my like walking around day drunk, I like bought a metal detector, and then I just go to like parties and just metal detect things, and I'd be like, "This is metal, this is not." And they're like, "Yeah, it's a lamp, it's metal." And we have a mutual friend from that time period,
Nick Zano.
Nick Zano,
because he was in college. And he was in Revenge of the Nerds. Playing the same character in both movies, it seems.
Pretty much.
Aggressive frat guy. Somebody says Zach is a pretentious... What is it? It's pretty good.
Douchebag?
Something. Oh, here it is. God, Zach is insufferable pretentious sometimes. Well, your grammar is shit, so work on yourself.
Somebody says, Trevor, when are you not wasted? A lot.
Were you close? I got pretty close with Zano. Like he was definitely like of the cast in New Orleans when we were shooting college. He was the dude I hung out with the most. He was cool.
I think he was the cool guy on set because I think he was like the only guy who had any sort of credits. Mm-hmm. And he was dating what's her name? Like
Kristen Cavallari.
Kristen Cavallari at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So they were always like kind of like, like a clique. And then I was hanging out with the guy who played Pedro in Napoleon Dynamite.
Efren.
Yeah, I would hang out with him. And then I thought he was insane because he was like, I went to his room and then he had like written all over the walls. Like he was like, this is my character. And it was like, like he had like, I think his hands, like he had done like, basically like, like palm readings for his character and stuff like that. And it was like insane where I was like, oh, you're a crazy person. Like, but I liked him,
Yeah.
But
yeah, he was weird. And his twin brother was his manager. And I remember you and I hung out with Nick and Efren and his brother at some bar in the Valley. And it was my first time meeting Efren, and I was just like, I can't hang with this guy. I don't get it.
Yeah,
he's weird. He's not mean. He's just weird.
Yeah, I didn't connect with anyone, so I like was friends with everybody, but then I just hung out at this bar, and I became like a regular at this bar, and then and I remember like Charles Barkley was there sometimes, and there would always be these like pretty ladies that would come up to me and talk to me for a couple seconds, and then they would all of a sudden just leave.
What's
And
that about?
Yeah. I was like, I don't know.
Weird.
And then I realized they're escorts.
Oh, so they're just trying to see if you're going to say the keywords or whatever. Yeah.
Well, they realized I was a fucking idiot, and they just like fucking left. Like they're like, "Oh yeah," I'm like,
What would you say to them? So a pretty lady
No
comes up to
idea.
you at the bar. It was like, "Hey, how you doing tonight?" And you're just like,
I'm like,
"Pretty good. How are you?"
And I buy a drink, not for her, for myself, and I'm drinking it. And they're like, I have no idea, but I just remember always being like, "Hey, there's a lot of pretty ladies here," and then they don't like, they talk to me for a second, and they leave, and then I realized like, oh, this is a fucking escort. This is the This is the fucking, like a nice hotel in Buckhead. This is what it is. But yeah.
Fleischer Studios has asked this many times tonight. Did you guys know Brody Stevens? No, I did not. I met him once. Didn't know him.
Yeah, I didn't know him. He was my manager's best friend, and he
Dave or Cara?
Dave. He played Cara's. No, he played Sam's show. Sam used to do a show at the what's that Mexican place?
El Cid.
El Cid. Yeah, Sam used to do a show at El Cid, and I remember Brody played it and fucking killed it.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had one joke that I thought was so great. He's like, a lot of people argue about how God feels about homosexuality. He's like, I'll tell you exactly how God feels about homosexuality. He's totally cool with it. He doesn't mind if two people of the same gender fall in love with each other. He is absolutely 100% okay with it. Now, you might ask yourself, Brody, how do you presume to know how God feels about anything? Exactly. I was like, that's a good joke. Didn't do it very well, but I like that joke a lot. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Somebody says, I live in a tiny city and we have hookers everywhere. LOL.
There's hookers everywhere.
Yeah. Really small city. Everyone's a hooker. All right. All right. Did we do it? I feel like I just kind of womped the end there, but that's okay.
I feel like you made a soft landing, but like it was good.
Hey, it's a landing. Any landing you walk away from.
And by the way, I'm not blaming you. Like
I don't care.
No, I think this was a good one.
All right. There's a shit ton. What?
We got into Deep Boys early.
Oh yeah, we did mostly Deep Boys.
Yeah.
Should I do these last thank you blast here?
Of course.
All right. Skate fast, eat ass. Donated says, I have my vaccine tomorrow at 2. Last chance for you guys to talk me out of it. Nope. Flagship Show donated said, you guys are hitting tonight. You never miss.
I have tried so hard to get my parents to get this vaccine. Like, I don't understand people not getting it. But, and maybe I'm like basic, maybe I'm like a shill or whatever like that. But like, I'm just saying, like, I don't get why you wouldn't get this.
Yeah, fucking get it, dude.
Yeah, I basically had to threaten my parents with like, well, you can't see your grandson
until you get it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what got them to do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Meadows Hand says, Zach, can we watch the Sasquatch trailer? Excited for 420. That's a good idea. Justin donates says, I'm not giving the hard drive back. I'd rather eat it than surrender it back to Trevor. We got to get that. Thug Zach, get the Bowser tattoo. You'll make $1,000 off it easy. How will I make $1,000 off of the Bowser tattoo? I'll get you. Hold on and hang on. Says,
although it would be very ironic if you got it. It would actually be a great tattoo for you to get because you came up with it.
Right.
I actually think you should get that tattoo.
Yeah, maybe I will.
That's kind of rad, actually.
Like on my back, like huge.
No, I don't think that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was joking. Hold on and hang on.
I mean, hey, fuck it. Do it. Whatever. I don't care.
I've had a shit week. Hearing your voices has been such a comfort. Never miss. Zach, games this week? No, I don't think I'll be gaming for a while, my friends. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit, really? That's done?
My weekdays are now officially crazy.
What do you got to do now?
Well, right now we're making offers, so I am going through lists of actors and trying to watch as much as I can on them, and I just don't have enough hours in the day to do it. It's brutal. And I'm Zooming constantly about we're building the studio. Have I told you about this? Dude.
We haven't talked for a week.
In Bulgaria, where we're going to shoot it, the movie takes place in a house with 3 levels that are very different from each other. we're building all the interiors on a soundstage. So I've had to draw the plans and working with a production designer on the 3D design and like moving walls here and there. We have a whole neighborhood. It takes place in Detroit, an abandoned neighborhood in Detroit. So we have they built a whole neighborhood that looks like an American suburb on this studio lot. So I get to control all these houses and like trash them. So we're like,
that's awesome.
We're like going over like what house is gonna look like. I mean, it's fucking cool. I get to do a lot of cool shit. But it's just a ton of work.
Can I be a character that's like that has a cat and it's like, oh, don't mind me. Like you open the door at one point and he's like, don't mind me. I'm just kissing my cat, and I just kiss the cat, and then it like goes away.
No.
Okay.
All right. Jake Sequoia Armstrong says, Insane Trevor is scared of being jobless. Look at the homeless show. You'll be fine. Oh, yeah. I haven't thought of that sketch in forever.
What shit? What sketch?
Homeless show? Didn't you do a show about how to be homeless?
Yeah. We should watch that at some point.
Young Uncle Nephew donated $20. Says, what's the Don Knotts New Year's Eve call story? Oh, he's talked about that on Newsboyz before.
I can tell in 30 seconds.
Go.
I used to trade and collect celebrity phone numbers. I had Don Knotts every New Year's Eve for years. I would call him up because he would answer. And I would be like, at midnight, I'd be like, hello? And he'd be like, hello? And I'd be like, Happy New Year's, Don Knotts. And I'd hang up on him. And then he died. Yeah. And I called him that year. And it just rang. And I forgot that he died. And then I was like, oh, fuck, he died. And he actually meant something to me because he was the guy that I pranked every New Year's Eve.
But what if he'd answered? Wow. Think about it. J-Dog. So stupid. I'm such a dumb piece of shit. J-Dog.
Yeah, this is all bonus. Like, the show was done 27 minutes ago.
Eat our ass.
Yeah.
JDog1822 says, can we have a Feisty Boys and tell a time you both annoyed each other the most since we went in on Timmy last week hard? Next week. Remind us next week. That's a good one.
Also, by the way, we have never gone on Timmy hard.
Not as hard as we could.
You want to see us going on Timmy hard? My God. Your fucking eyes would peel.
X109724 says, hey, Zach, ever heard of the actor Jem Smith featured in an LCD sound system music video? Nope. Wet Lovemaking donated $25. Says, had the flu last week. Watched Newsboyz all day because it's the only thing that made sense in my fever-induced delirium. Thank you, guys. Newsboyz keeps me going. Thank you. 1990.
Somebody texted, what a horrible butthole. I love that somebody, remember that.
1990 says, least Wowzax I've seen in a while. Also, do you guys like Shane Smith? I'm not reading any more donos, guys. Peace and love. No more dono reading tonight.
After the October 15th, there will be no more
donos. Peace and love.
Peace and love. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce.
Bounce, dude. Let's rate
cool?
Fantastic Plastics.
Oh, my God. I feel horrible. It's been... Yeah, it's late. We're rating them late. They're getting big, by the way.
What?
They're getting big, by the way.
Are they? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ruckus Ferret, for donating or gifting the subs. I apologize if I missed your donation or your gifting. You guys are the best.
We will be at Self Suck Saturday tomorrow. Please, I beg you, everyone, talk about how this show is better than Self Suck Saturday.
Leave me out of this.
Oh. No, you're always the shit stirrer. This is all I want. I want people to be like how good this show is. But you're always like, oh, say this about somebody that we can't say.
Yeah, I know. I'll own it. It's true. All right, later, dude. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bye, man.
All right, peace, everybody.
Wait, are we doing the raid?
Okay. Yeah, it's rating.